What? Luna. You gonna throw? You getting too tired? Oh. Hold on, let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on here. Okay. Hello. Looney's getting lazy. How's everybody doing? Hello. We're just in the garden here today with the doggy and the kitty. And I'm going to go visit my baby chickies again in a minute. I was visiting them a little while ago, and they were jumping on the little perch ladder that I made them. So it's nice to see them using it and having fun jumping around. They're really starting to fly. Ready? You want to run? Yeah, go get it. I think he just wants to chase Lucky. Oh, there goes Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Ring around the rosy, little baby kitty. I'm talking a little softer because my brother's here and he doesn't like what I'm filming. He always makes fun of me. Look at your ball, Looney. Get Looney's ball. Her ball always runs away. It's a runaway ball. It's a runaway ball. What my makeup? What the heck is my makeup brush doing out here? It's like a piece of my makeup brush. That's interesting. How'd that end up out here? Looney, did you steal my makeup brush and bring it outside with you? If you can see, we got the little chicken coop set up. I placed it today. Looney. Looney says, don't pay attention to the chicken coop. Pay attention to me. I'm being cute. Look at me rolling in the grass. Look at me rolling in the grass. I'm so cute. Ready, Loon? You gonna roll? Look at that cutie. Look at that cutie. But yeah, we got, my brothers came, and one of them is still here. He's on his phone over there, but they just placed the chickie coop. So it's just a chickie coop, and they're getting ready to attach the fencing and stuff to it. So this is it. You can see it better now that it's placed. We got a little egg box over here to come and get our eggs. And then a nice big chickie coop over here for them. And they can jump into the nest boxes in here. So you can I can get into it now. So we're gonna, I think the perches, we're gonna do like corner perches so that you can do like one there and then a step down like there and then still have room on the floor. We weren't sure about doing a long perch this way or corner perches. Still not sure. We might do like an extra one down low, just like a lower perch here. But then two higher ones kind of here and here, like step down. We just want to leave plenty of room on the floor for like during the winter time so they can move around more. Sometimes they don't go outside that much in the winter. They'll still have access to outside in the winter time, but sometimes it's just cold and icky and they don't feel like going outside. So the window we have to, I think we were talking about my brother has to do all this because he's the construction man. Hold on, I gotta go get back to the dog. She wants me to throw her ball. But I think we're talking about like taking this wood panel out and then making it so that it can like putting a hinge on it so that it can pop out, like a pop out window. So they're gonna have to do something with that so they can have some more ventilation in here. There is like it's not like sealed up completely, so there is ventilation up in here, but they do probably need a little more than that. Hi, Lucky. Hi, bud. So yeah, that's the chickie coop. Hi, Mahi Pot. How are you? Hi, Amelia. Lucky, you checking out the chicken coop? You want to go in the egg box? And then, yeah, they have a little hole. This is where they'll come out to go in their little yard. Yeah?
There's 5 bags. This is one. There's 4 more.
They coming over here? Okay.
He said there's a bobcat up near his house. He goes, I see a cat out there. He goes, that bobcat. And they take the ear off his other cat.
Oh, got his cat's ear. Maybe the bobcat came and stole the chickies. Our neighbor up the street said there's a bobcat. And you know, that's what the other neighbor said too. We've seen the fox though. Okay guys, we got to get these bags. So, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. I might have to put this under my arm. You're going to get an awkward angle for a second. So I got to help get these. Twist this tighter on my tripod so it doesn't fall. We are 10 days in. 10 days into what? Alright, yeah, we'll do that. So this is going to be under my arm, so excuse the shaky camera angle. Just got my phone under my arm. Where am I putting these? In the garden bed? Or are these to make this garden over here? I don't know what she's doing with these. I thought she said she was using these in this. But she put hers over here, so I have no idea. I don't know what she's doing. I get one, I'll ask her when she comes back, because I don't want to get them all and put them in the wrong spot and have to move them again. Hi, Animal. Oh, your pregnancy, 10 days in. I didn't know people counted the days. All right, go get your ball. Go get your ball. Lucky, you inspecting the new dirt? Lucky always inspects everything. Yeah, we're doing like some work and stuff in the garden. So my mom will be bossing me around a little bit as we're out here. And then I was going to try if I can get that rototiller started again to do a little bit of rototilling tonight. Hi. Run, Lucky, run. Yeah, it's scary having farm animals when you keep hearing that there's like bobcats and foxes and all these other predators around. Gets a little scary. Cat. Alexis Hubbard says cat. Yep, that's my kitty. One of them. We have 2 cats. That's my younger one, my crazy cat. My crazy young kitty who's always darting around the yard. It's funny, he got a little scared when my neighbor came over. He's not usually scared of anything. And he goes to my neighbor's house all the time. My neighbor said he sees him on the wood pile. He goes up to my neighbor's wood pile and sits on the wood pile and watches my neighbor's pigs. Hi, Lucky. Hi. Want to stalk the kitty? Do I get your tail? Mama's got your tail. Lucky's over inspecting everything. Inspector Lucky. Mr. Inspector Lucky. You get like a string hanging off your collar. Inspector Lucky. Do-do-do-do-do. Inspector Lucky. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Inspector Lucky. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Animal Lover says, how are you doing? I'm doing okay today. Got a little bit of pain, but not too bad. It'll probably be worse after I do the rototilling if I can get it done, but I have to get that machine on. My brother started it up, but he said he could get it started, but I'm just not good at pulling the thing because my shoulders suck. But I'm going to go grab one of my, if I can find, I couldn't find my, hold on. I want to grab I need my gloves. And then, hold on, Loon, I'll be right back. I need my gloves, and I want, what's it called? Oh, you know what? Can I take that other one off for the goats? I wanted to see if I could let the goats out, but put them on the run. If I can take this pulley and put it on the other line, I'm not sure. I think I can. I'm going to let the goats out too while I'm out here. Yeah, I think if I do that, let's see. Hold on, this is just tall. I'm trying to reach up here and get it. Maybe pull it towards the middle where I... Come on. Ah, Looney, careful. Careful, don't go around me. Come on. There we go. Oop. Okay, yeah, I got it off. All right. We got this other pulley. I can put this pulley on this line over here because I can't put the goats on the same line as the dog. But there's only one pulley over here. If I put two pulleys, I can put the goats each on one different pulley. You know what it's about, because there's no plants over here except for the lilacs. They might be able to get to a little bit, but they only eat the bottom leaves of those. It sucks. Everything's starting to sprout, so it's hard to let the goats out. But look, if I do, hold on. If I do this, like so. Sorry, my phone's falling. Hi, Butterfly. I think that was Butterfly who came in. And then do that. And then you can lock that. And then, this is backwards. All right, so we got one. And let me go get a second leash for the goats, and I'll go take them each out one at a time. And I need my gloves. I just need an extra leash for the goats, because one of the bungees doesn't have a leash. And there's my other cat, by the way. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Dysk, D-Y-S-K. What happened to your hand? Oh, it's just my wrist has problems. I have a joint disorder in general, so all my joints get wonky. They're just like unstable. So I wrap them before I'm doing stuff, because if not, it'll hurt a lot afterwards. If I don't wrap them, it'll hurt. Okay, let's get... I don't know if they have their other... They might already have a leash in there, actually. Yeah, I think they already have a leash in there. Let's go get the... I just need my gloves. Hold on, I might have left them over here. And then my anti-inflammatory. There we go. There's my gloves. Lovely gloves. Hi, Lucky. Lucky, follow me in. Hi, bud. Yeah, you're allowed to be here if you're good. Thank you, Butterfly. Butterfly says like and subscribe, everybody. All right, gloves. And let me just see. There we go. Oh my God, I almost made a huge mistake the other night. I came over here, and usually I keep my anti-inflammatories over here, but I had my ADD medicine over here, and the pills look almost the same. So lucky, I almost took my ADD meds like in the middle of the night, which would keep me up all night. But yeah, this is the, hold on, watch. This is the anti-inflammatory. It's a light colored, like, I don't know what you call these, like a tablet kind of thing. How do they describe these? Sometimes they put a description. I don't know, they don't really, sometimes they have like a description. Oh, white capsule, a capsule. That's what they call it, a capsule. So yeah, it's like a kind of off-white capsule like this that you can like break apart, like twist it, has the medicine inside of it. And then this one is the ADD meds. This is Vyvanse. And this one, it looks almost the same, just smaller. This is also an off-white capsule. So the difference is just this one's a little bigger and a little lighter colored. So I almost grabbed this one instead of this one. last night. Let me make sure I put it right back in the right box. Almost grabbed the wrong medicine. Thank God I looked at the bottle before I took it. I was like, no! Alright, I've been up all night. Amelia says I'm about to go on a run. Heard that's good for the baby. Oh, nice. Give it a bouncy baby when you're jogging. Bouncy baby, bouncy baby. Alright, I'll shift my... anti-inflammatory before I start working on the hard stuff. Oh, Annabelle says, how are you doing, butterfly? Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book of reading rainbow. And where are those gloves? Here they are. Hi, Lucky. There's Lucky. Mother Nature's kicking your butt. Yeah, me too. Oh my God, the sniffles with the allergies like crazy. Sniff allergies. Uh-huh. Hold on, I was going to bring the goats out. Hi. Okay, yeah, where's my... I swear I had a leash in here. Oh, there's this one. It's my pink one. The pink one's longer and better. I don't know. I don't know where the good one went. Oh, here it is. It's right here. This is the one that's a little longer for them. I can get them a little more length. All right, who's coming? Who's coming with me? Hi, Lucky. Here, Lily. Come here. You go on the leash first because you're the hardest to get. Oh, you guys, get out of the goat. Get out of the chicken feed. Out. God damn it, you got his whole head stuck in there. Get it out of there. I always forget to put the chicken feed up. The first thing he does is stick his whole head in the chicken feeder. Get out of there, Whiskey. Naughty boy. Stop it. Stop it. Such a brat. Naughty boy. Don't stick your head in the chicken feeder. You're so strong, he's pulling me. Oh, God, sorry, guys. If you guys stay in the woods, you'll be fine. I'll let them go into the woods. If I see them coming back to eat the flowers, then I'll have to put them on the run. So I brought the runs out here. They're in the woods now, though, so they'll be fine in the woods. If Mom tells me to put them back, if they start eating the flowers, I can hook them up to the runs. At least I got it set up. There you go. Go eat in the woods. Lucky's over there watching them, too. All right, I got my gloves. Okay, gloves are in the pocket. I think Mom's starting the rototiller. Are you able to start that? I'll do it if you can start it. Yahoo! All right, you want me to do it? I was going to do it if you start it. Probably not, Amelia. My periods are bad. Oh, you could be allergic to outside. I'm definitely allergic to everything outside. Yes, they're talking about me. Want me to do? I'm going to do it. Oh, I can go get another wheelbarrow while you do that and then I'll take over. Let me go grab a wheelbarrow and then I'll take over. All right, we'll go grab another wheelbarrow of compost to put in there. And then I'm gonna take over for her soon. She'll do a little bit and then I'll take over. She works first shift, I take second shift. Lily, look at Lily. Because I get up later in the day. Not too late, I was up by like 12, but with Lily, go in the woods and eat. Not Grammy's lilacs. So, my mom will be tired by 6:37. It's already getting pretty late, so it's already 6:30. But she'll only be able to do like a half an hour. Ari, you look like you're in your mid-20s. No, I'm in almost 40. I'm almost 40. Everyone tells me I look young. And I have a young demeanor too, probably just because of the autism, but apparently the joint disorder I have too, like it's like something with your collagen. And a lot of people who have this thing look younger than they are. It's just something about the way their collagen is. Oh, I'm not fully diagnosed with it yet, but it's like, it's a partial diagnosis. It's like, instead of EDS, it's joint hypermobility syndrome or something like that. So I have an appointment with rheumatology. I forget when it is. They did finally get me into rheumatology, like an appointment, because my levels were worse this time. They like couldn't get you in unless you had this blood test that like in certain inflammation levels, they just weren't accepting patients because they're like overbooked. So unless you had like dire symptoms with like the inflammation levels, they weren't accepting any patients. Like you had to meet certain criteria. So because my levels were, I guess, at a certain point this time, but they're willing to take me. So I have an appointment with rheumatology for like a diagnostic workup or whatever to try to see what's going on. But it's like if you don't quite fit the criteria, they just label it as like a syndrome instead of like a disorder. It's like your hypermobile syndrome. Syndrome is like basically you have the symptoms of this, but we don't have like a causal issue yet. We don't know why you have the cause. We can't like denote the cause based on you not meeting certain criteria. Oh. I'm with you about the allergies, Butterfly. My allergies have been horrible, but I can't take allergy medicine in the daytime because it just makes me so tired that I can't do anything. Oh, okay, what did I come to grit? Oh, I have my gloves. I need the wheelbarrow. I'm like, what am I getting? I wanted a drink, but I'll get that later. I need the wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Where'd we put the wheelbarrow? I used it the other day. Oh, it might be up front. I think we used it for something. They already used it for something. Oh, yep, it's over here. I was like, where did they put the wheelbarrow? They must have been using it to transport something. Okay, the wheelbarrow over here. There we go. Yeah, you guys see the chickie coop is in its proper place now. I don't know what this is, or if it's needed here. I'll just leave it here in case it's needed over here. I don't know. We got the hardware cloth. That's to make the fencing. They do sell non-tired allergy medicine. Yeah, some of them don't make me as tired, but they don't really help that much anyway, so. Like, Zyrtec doesn't make me as tired as Benadryl, but it still makes me a little tired. You guys want to see the chickies? Here, as I walk by. Let's see if they're still on the little perch. Are you still on your little perch? No, he got off. They were on their little ladder perch I made here. This thing, they do jump on it. Just gotta kind of like put it back. Oh, fix that. Kind of wobbles when they jump on it. Hi! It was this one that jumped. She went up on her little, here. You wanna go up there? There you go. There you go. Hi! There you go. Yeah, aren't they getting big? Hi! Hi! Hi guys! Hi! This is the little Comet, the one that had the pasty butt. Look how big she's getting. I can always tell because she has a little red stripe on her back. Although her wings are covering it up so much, but if you lift her wings, you can still see her little baby stripes. You still see her little red stripe when you lift her wings, but her wings cover it. That's our golden comet. Huh, sweetie? Go ahead. She's getting pretty. Oh, don't try to fly out, Misty. Oh, nope. Flop. And then, yeah, these are the new guys. This is little Juniper, my little olive egger, not Easter egger. It's little Juniper. This is the new guy, the new gal. Here, you can put her on the blankie. All right, don't jump though, honey. Ah, you got feathered feet. They're mixes, so they can have all types of different, like, traits. She's got feather feet. You might have feathered feet, huh? You see her feet have little feathers growing on them? On the sides? She's like, don't look at my feet. This isn't OnlyFans. I don't have a foot fetish. Yeah, this is the new one of the new ones. There's this one and then the New Hampshire red. But you're my favorite. Because you're the one I wanted. She's very sweet too. She usually crawls right up into my hand. Huh? You like me? Do you like me? You're very soft and fluffy. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, I'll put you with your siblings. But yeah, she's got feathery feet. I didn't realize that at first. I just noticed that. Go ahead. Go ahead. I gotta clean the heater today. Usually do my cleaning at night. But look, they got, like, I told Mom this was gonna happen, but she's like, they won't climb on it. Yes, they will. They're shitting all over the top of the heater, but it is what it is. They need it this way, I guess, to be able to go under it. I guess going up against it isn't enough. So we did some further research that night, and we're like, no, it's better to have it. Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go. See, they jump right up. This one's been jumping up on the perch a lot. And then we got our big girl. Amelia says, since there's 20 people watching, no remember me, no cussing, no telling her what to do with her life and lives, no name calling, no sharing your personal info. Thank you. Thank you, Amelia. Of course, but there are at least 15 people. Yeah, thank you guys. And thank you all for watching. Oh, Ash, wow, you're getting big too. Today's the first day I noticed Ash looking a little leggy. She was kind of growing kind of slow. She's finally like starting to look like a teenager. Ash is our little lavender Orpington. You can see like in her neck. Her neck's getting less fluffy. She's still got her baby fluff, but she's getting that teenage look in her neck. There you go. Not quite as leggy yet, but it's like in her neck. You're like a swan. You're a little beautiful little swan. You're going from the ugly duckling to a beautiful swan. Sweet Ash. Go, honey. Go ahead. You want to go on the perch too? There's Witch Hazel. No, you want to stay on my finger? Witch Hazel, don't be mean. Alright, I'll lower you down. There you go. Yeah, Witch Hazel is like alpha chicken. She keeps everyone in line. They accepted the new little babies pretty good, though. You see the 2 new babies? Those 2. There's the Rhode Island, New Hampshire red. There's her eating. There's the other baby. Baby. They're all babies, but she's the baby. I told you, Witch Hazel, knock it off. Beep, beep. Stop it. Knock it off. Her and the gold one, like, square up all the time. The gold Buff Orpington. This one. They're always, like, squaring off against each other. They're trying to decide who has the pecking order. Who's got top of the peck. I'm gonna call her Snowflake. They're gonna become some beautiful birds. I'm gonna call her Snowflake. I can just hear your voice in my head for some reason. I do have to go get that dirt. But yeah, I'll show you just the other little baby. Oh, okay. Here's the little New Hampshire red. Hi. Hi, cutie. Yeah, there's the New Hampshire red. This is the other new one. Hi. Hello. Hi, little fuzzball. But yeah, they all integrated pretty well, like bringing them in it was like a week later that we got these guys, so almost close to 2 weeks. So some of them are ahead of each other, but these ones are only days old and the other ones are like going on a couple weeks old. But yeah, they're good. And the older ones accepted the newer ones, is what I'm saying. Basically, they did good accepting each other. No picking on each other. It's only the Witch Hazel and this one doesn't have a name yet. But it's Witch Hazel, the black one, and that gold one that are always kind of going at it. See, them two, they'll square up at each other. Not like actively pecking at each other, but just like they'll kind of square off and do those little hops at each other. It's like a hop and peck. They're trying to figure out who's going to be like the head honcho, but I think it's Witch Hazel. Huh. Oh. See, look at them. But yeah, we gotta clean off the top of this later. There we go. All right, let me close this back up. Hi, Witch Hazel. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, this is my biggest girl here. My black sex link, Miss Witch Hazel. Oh, don't fly away. You're getting big. She is getting big. She'll fly away. Isn't she pretty? You're pretty. She's getting gold on her. Hi. You gotta go back in? You wanna get on your little thing? Go on. Go on. Okay. Hey, pretty. With your pretty black feet. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Mom's in the house.
Okay. I'm
I'm
coming.
gonna shut this. I've got to bring some of the wood in.
He said just the 2x4s. Okay.
You gotta help me though. You have to tell me you can't.
I'm going to get some dirt.
The thing's shut off. I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll bring dirt over for when it goes back on.
Because I need this for the morning because you won't be up.
All right. We bring it into the garage? Did he put the stain in the garage? Yes, there is a can of stain in the garage. Let me move this over here. Oh, actually, this is my mom's recycling. Put it maybe back behind this. Right here.
He said to roll these. I don't know what he said to roll them out. You can only do so many at a time. You gotta do something that late.
gloves so I don't get splinters.
Yeah, but the 4x4s go up first. So bring one, can you grab one of those or are they too heavy? I'm not gonna move them twice, so put those on the floor, those are like
Proper form. All the way down to the spot with your knees and back up.
these are the corner posts and those make proper form with roller. Yeah. Roll with me. What? Yeah, 4x4s.
Yeah, I looked back, I saw. Am I painting these tonight?
You only do so much because you gotta do
Am I painting them tonight?
I'm not, I can go all
I
day.
don't mind starting and painting them.
Tomorrow, you can, but like, it's gotta be, I have to see if I have a
You can
roller.
only do one side or two sides.
Well, you can roll
On
out,
the side.
you roll out, when you go in, let it dry, and then you turn it,
That's
roll.
all you can put on here when you need to be able to like actually have space to get around them, so. I can do like those four on three sides, you know, like I can do like this and then you flip them and do
Well,
the other
you
side.
roll it, so how you gonna roll it without getting paint everywhere?
Mhm.
Let me
Well,
see,
well, one
I
side,
have,
one side, you can do two sides, not four
I have
sides.
a stirrer in the house that I got, and I have,
a paint can down the stairs, or like one of the, no, well, if you're rolling, you can't use a can. I mean, like a
Huh?
dip. If you're rolling, you can't use a dip, but I have like a little paint dip thing that you can hold, but using a brush or a roller?
he said to use a roller, Anthony used a brush, I don't think it matters, you don't want, you don't want marks.
A little small to use a roller.
Huh?
A little small to use a roller unless you have a mini
I think I
roller.
gave him all my rollers, I don't have much here.
You don't have a mini roller?
No, I gave him all my stuff, because I don't usually use it. There's some bags out here.
Uh-huh.
Here, you got it.
I'll bring the other ones over here. I don't know, I used to use rags to stain, so. Hi, Court, by the way. Court says she'll be back in a little bit. Okay, Court. Looks like I might do some painting tonight. I kind of like to paint, though. This one's got a crack in it. He said he did get extra ones, so if it's an extra, we'll do the one with the crack last and only use it if we need to. All right, I'll put this down here. Yeah, I have a downstairs. I have a painting. I don't know if I have. Oh, you got that too? Okay. Downstairs, I have that red thing, but I don't know if I have a liner for it. I don't know if I have a liner for it, but I have a red paint can. Oh, hold on. I supposed to bring all of these in? Or just what I'm able to paint right now? Am I supposed to bring all of these in or just what I'm able to paint right now? Yeah, I gotta clean it off because they're stepping in it. She won't answer my question if I'm supposed to bring all of these in or not. I just keep getting them. I just keep grabbing them. I'm like, am I supposed to take all of these? I don't know. Am I supposed to bring? Yes. Okay, because yeah, I thought there was one down there. I can go look. I don't know if I can carry it upstairs. It's kind of heavy, but I guess if I can carry these heavy pieces of wood, I could probably carry that. It's just going up the stairs. No, I probably can. We'll see. You just don't let the dog out. Okay, let me go grab this dirt for tomorrow. She did the rototiller, but she said it died, so she's not going to bother starting it back up tonight. Sometimes it just runs out of gas and needs a break. It gets like the motor gets overheated. You can only run it for like an hour or so. Oh, it looks like Marigold came out. Hi, Marigold. You see Marigold? I gotta keep my eye on her. I wonder if I could bring witch hazel out and like witch hazel and the gold one out with Marigold and see if she see how Marigold reacts to chickens. Obviously be here just for a couple minutes. I might do that. You're gonna have to get used to them eventually. All right, we're gonna get, let's see, I'll show you how we get our compost. Hi, Bella. So sorry this won't be quite as interactive of a stream with me with you guys because I'm doing work, but I'm just kind of showing you around as I do things. All right, here's some good loam down in here. My brother did turn it, so it's kind of like just these little spots. Usually I get it from underneath, but my brother turned it a little bit, so it looks like there's some here in the middle. You want to get the compost here. Not the hay, you want to get it where it's turned to dirt. Oh, thank you. I think that was from Bella. Someone sent me a heart or something. I keep hearing your voice in my head. Are you trying to tell me something? Oh, thank you. Court sent it. Thank you, Court, for the floating heart. I saw the heart. Just didn't see who sent it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. We're going to fill up a... Hi, Lily. Here, I can do this. Hi, Bella. Are you Butterfly? Hi, Mama Butterfly. Okay, here we go. Step on the shovel and get the compost and you get this nice black soil. And put it in the wheelbarrow. And keep as much of the hay out of it as you can, just because it gets caught in the real wheels of the rototiller, or the, not the wheels, it gets caught like in the rotors. Hi, Lucky. Lucky's out here still. It's like my mom brought Looney in. She was just out here playing. But I'm starting to work now anyway, so. Okay. Oh, sorry, Lucky. Made a loud noise. But yeah, see, we put all all our goat manure compost over here, and then it slowly breaks down and makes nice dirt. It's dirt with like manure in it. Keep an eye on you, naughty marigold. Yeah, I don't know. We've started letting marigold back out, but only while we're out here. It's like, if someone's outside, it's like, I guess a fox could still swoop in and grab her, but I guess they're just like maybe less likely to come when there's people out making noise. We're doing our best. Poor bird. Butterfly says, I'm confused. What are you confused? Voices, what are you trying to tell me? I'm confused. I'm not feeling well today, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bella. Hope you feel better. Ugh. I'm just really sniffly. Like, I know it's just allergies, but I almost feel like I have a cold. Like, I'm so sniffly that it almost feels like a cold. But I don't have the headache or anything that goes with it, so that's good. Last week I had I was so stuffed and runny that my whole head felt clogged. I could barely think. The pollen count was like extreme. It was like the first week of spring. It's a little better this week. A little better. Oh, there's too much grass on this one. There's too much grass there. Too much grass came up with that scoop. Lucky's running around in the woods. Crazy Lucky. I'm gonna have to change into something like crappy before I go to paint. Oh, this just makes my back hurt when I dig like this. And the muddy dirt gets stuck to the shovel. Oh. Alright. Maybe one or two more scoops, and then I think the wheelbarrow is going to get too heavy to move, so I gotta go dump it. Thank you to my brother, though, for turning thank you to him for turning the compost over with his machine, the manure pile or whatever. Otherwise, it's really hard because then I have to dig it all up by hand, which I still have to do just this, digging it into the wheelbarrow, but otherwise I have to get all this heavy hay stuff that hasn't broken down yet off of the top of it and dig for the compost. He turned it over with his machine. So I get the nice composted stuff on the top here now, which makes it a little easier for me to dig up. Kind of a lot easier, actually. So thank you to him for that. I do a lot of the gardening stuff by myself, but we do get help. So it's great when the family comes to help. It's cool. You guys see me, there you go, that's enough. But yeah, you all see me dumping all this hay and stuff over here when I clean out the goat house and stuff. I think you guys have seen me clean out the goat house a fair few times. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen me in the spring, like when I start digging this all up. So this is all just cleaning out cleanouts from the, it's all cleanouts from the goat house and the chicken area. And then it turns into, you let it break down and it turns into dirt. It just sits here breaking down, and every year there's new compost. Whiskey in there, Lucky's in there running around. And then Miss Marigold. Will you pretty please try and do a live tomorrow? Who, Butterfly or me? Christina Karanka sent a star. Hi, Christina. Thank you for the star. Christina said, how are you doing? How's the goat feeling? The goat is good. Amelia said, I already love your shirt. Oh, lady problems, Bella. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's rough. I hate lady problems. Fox sightings. Yeah, not today, but my neighbor said he's been seeing bobcats. I don't know if you heard my mom mention it at the beginning of the stream. She said something about the bobcats. My neighbor was over helping. My neighbor came with my brother to help move because they needed like 4 guys to move it. So it was my 2 brothers and then one of my neighbors and a friend of my neighbor's that all came, and they moved the chicken coop. A little red, not red, a little gold building up back there. Yeah, bobcat's even worse. The goats eating their stuff. There's Whiskey back there. So yeah, Marigold can only be out when we're out with her. And there's little Lucky. Oh, that looks nice, Ari. Chicken house. Yeah. There's little Lucky doing a Hakuna Matata over the wall. Hakuna Matata. I'm a little kitty. Hi, Lucky. Hi, bud. Bella said, I'm going to go, y'all. I'm in such bad pain. My head hurts all. Maybe take a ibuprofen and then like a heat pack on your tummy for like lower belly for the pelvic pain with female stuff. Ooh, this broke though. That's not good. Can't save that lower branch, but sometimes the upper branches, if you splint them, you can save them. You can splint that branch if it's not fully broken. I used to do that as a kid. I would heal trees. I'm such like a nature lover. I've always been like that since I was a kid. I would literally go out in the woods and I would find trees that had like broken branches. I learned how to do this when I was a kid. You can literally wrap them. You get like, position it like that back together and you wrap it with like a piece of tape or like just medical tape or anything like that, and it'll splint it back together. Like the roots will kind of grow in to keep it together. It's kind of interesting. You can literally heal a tree. What did Alexis say? Hi. Oh, hi Alexis. How are you? I didn't see them spam, but I might have missed comments. What did they just say hi a few times? Oh, they just said hi a few times. Oh, yeah, every now and then they just keep saying hi. I might have missed your comments, but sorry about that. She kept on pressing the hi button. Yeah, I see that. I had to scroll up because I wasn't seeing the comments when my head was down. I don't know. When people like see that your head is down, like I feel bad that I'm not responding. I think people keep saying hi because I'm not responding, but like I'll respond. I usually do scroll back up and I try to acknowledge everybody once I'm like got my head back up. I can't respond when my head's down. So if I don't respond to someone's comment, just give me a sec. All right, let's bring this down. Woo! Doodle doodle doo. Alright, hold on. I have to put this here and rake this down. Hi, Lily. Go back to the woods, though. Grammy don't want you eating her plants. Alright, now that that's out enough, you can kind of just flip it the rest of the way. There you go. Flip it. Alright, and let's bring this back over to the compost pile. So I'm not going to get another load now, but we'll bring it back over so we can get more next time. Just get like a load or two a day. That's my problem, is I can't do too much at one time with my disabilities physically. So I just do a little bit a day. There's some days where I overdo it and then I pay the price the next day, but it's really difficult to, like, I can't tell when I've overdone it or not sometimes. Or like I'm just trying to get a project done and it's like I have to keep going. Like when I start cleaning the goat house, you have to get it done. So like those are the things that like to save my energy for, because once you start stirring up the ammonia, you got to get it out of there or it'll stink and get in their lungs and stuff. Like especially at the beginning of the winter, when you do the deep litter method, it's fine for a while because everything's breaking down underneath over the winter. But then once you start stirring that up, anything that's not broken down will have a ton of ammonia in it, and you can't leave it there once you stir it up. So those are projects that like have to get finished that day if you start them. And that's when I end up in trouble, because it's like, well, I've already started this project and I'm in so much pain, I don't know if I can finish it, but I have to. It's like you kind of got to do it whether you like it or not, whether you're physically capable of it or not. Yeah? The what? You let the dog out? Mama! Looney, come here. You want to go for a ride? Come. Nope, she's going to the lake. Let me go grab her leash. Looney's going to the lake. Where are your 1.5 thousand subs? We got 1.7 thousand or something. Should I get my car? Is she going to the lake? Oh, I told you she'd figure out how to go out the cat door one day. Mom let the dog out without a leash. She's a husky, and huskies don't do well off leash. I'm getting her leash. Should I drive? Is she like taking off to the lake? What way is she going? What direction did she go? All right, I'll just take a walk. Stay there, Marigold. I guess we're going for a walk now. Just the dog got out, and she takes herself to the lake when she gets out. She taking herself to the lake. All right, hold on. Let me put on. Coming? No, she says. Where are you going, Mom? the goat's there. I'll go grab her. Just look at her. She is waiting for me. She wants me to come with her. She keeps going a little further and then looking back like, are you coming? I'm coming, Looney. You want to go to the lake? You could have just asked Mom to take you and I'd take you on a leash. I just don't worry about the cars. She went out the cat door. I told my mom that was going to happen. She's like, it's too small for her. No, I'll get her. She's going to the lake. I don't mind taking a walk to the lake. I know where she likes to go at least. She is stopping and looking back at me every few minutes like, Mom, come on. Looney. She's up there. You don't see her? She's right there. Hold on. Sorry, it's hard to see when I'm moving. She's right there next to the post. Looney, you gonna wait for Mama? Mommy will take you to the lake. I'd like it if you waited for me and walked with me. I don't want to walk alone. You see her? Yeah. You mean the fence post? Yeah, the fox. The fence post fox, right? Because my niece thought it was the mailbox. You see her little tail bobbing in the wind. Mama's coming, Looney. Why didn't you come and get Mama? I would have taken you to the lake. Oh, guess we're going for a walk. She was standing next to the fox, right, Jamie? Looney, you want to go to the lake? Are we going to go to the lake? She's in the woods now. Are you coming? Come on, Loon. Let's go to the lake, bud. Luna tuna. Let's go. I don't know, she's in there somewhere. You hear her clomping around in the woods? You coming? Here she is. Here she is. Hi. All right, we can keep walking. I'll take you to the lake. I know that's where you want to go. Can we do it on a leash, though? Can we do it on a leash? Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's do it on a leash. There we go. All right, we're going to go to the lake. That's where she wants to go. Naughty girl. You don't go through the cat door, Looney. You don't go through the cat door. We gotta walk on a leash if you want to go to the lake. What did the fox say? Ah! That's the noise foxes make, you guys know. So if we lived in a place where there was just like wagons and dirt roads, it wouldn't be a big deal if a dog got out. The only reason it's a big deal is because there's cars. Oh! But she's not the type of dog that like wants to run away. She just wants to go to the lake. But if left to her own devices, she would go to the lake and then come back. She knows her way home. It's just, yeah, cars. So I don't like her out on her own, obviously. It's a dangerous world for a dog on your own. You don't realize that, Looney. You need Mama here to protect you from cars. Come on. I should text my mom and make sure she knows I got her. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna the live is gonna freeze for a second, as I'm gonna text my mom so she knows I have her on a leash, and I'm just gonna continue on to the lake. I just want my mom to know she's safe because she worries. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, we're back. I just wanted to text Mom. I just said we got her. Just walking the rest of the way to the lake on a leash. Hey, Renutterbuck, how are you? You didn't want to go back inside, huh, Looney? You didn't want to go back inside? She was playing outside with her ball, and then I was doing work, so Grammy brought her in. But I guess she said, I want to go back out. She ran right out the cat door. Looney, are you big and you're small enough to get out the cat door? I had a feeling she'd figure her way out, get out of that thing. She's like, no, it's so small. I'm like, I don't know. She'll figure out a way to squeeze herself in there. Oh, Loon. Hi, Amelia boy. Oh my God, don't tell me yet if you know. It's been a while since the last time Looney got out. But I do know that when she gets out, she likes to take herself to the lake. She loves going to the lake, this dog. Huh? You love going to the lake. Here we are. She just loves going to the lake. Naughty girl. You gotta wait for Mommy, though. Oh, there's another dog down there. You find out at 8 months. Nice. Sounds like someone's mowing their lawn down there. Looney, it's just another doggy. Another doggy down there. You guys see the other doggy? He's behind the trees. Oh, is that him? There he is. Looney's looking. Hi, doggy. Come on. Hi. Come on, puppies. He's like frozen looking at Looney. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's his house, Looney. It's his house. It's like sneaking looking at us. I don't know. Someone might be here today. I'm not sure if the people who own this property are back. Oh yeah, someone is there, I think. I don't know. I can just ask them if they don't mind me walking down here, I guess. I don't know. If someone says anything. This is usually where I walk down, but someone's doing work down here. Really? Someone's doing work. The landscaping company. Come here. Let's walk. Sorry, it's loud. Should I mute it? I can mute it for a little bit. I just have it muted because they're doing landscaping down here. So I don't want to have you guys break the peaceful water. The peaceful noise here is not quite so peaceful. So I'm going to have it mute. I love the sound of the water usually, but you can't really hear it over the the machines anyway, so the leaf blowers. So I'm just gonna mute it for you guys just because they're landscaping and I don't think that's a pretty sound. There you go. Just some landscapers. They moved away a little bit, so you can hear the waves a little better. Slosh. I know I usually love the sound of the waves. You just can't hear it much over the leaf blowers and stuff. Hi, busy lady. You're going to Great Wolf Lodge? Oh my God, I love that place. I've heard of it. I have never been there, but I've heard of that place. It seems really nice. Oh, they put the dock up, the little floating dock. People are starting to put their docks down, see? Remember last time we were here, all the docks were up. Now people are starting to put them down. You play in the water a little bit more? Are you ready to go home? Are you ready to go home? Did you have a nice trip to the lake? You made me take you. Go have fun. Is the water getting warm yet? I want to find out when I can go to the lake. Oh, it's a little warmer than last time. It doesn't feel as frigid. Maybe a few more weeks I can get out on a paddleboard in my, I'd have to wear my wetsuit still probably because the water's still going to be a little cold, but if I can wear my wetsuit in the beginning of spring, I can probably get on my paddleboard soon. Can you what? Guess what? What? You playing? Go ahead. Go play. Go play. Go play. I didn't know you wanted to come down here, Looney, or I'd have grabbed your long leash. See, you didn't tell me you wanted to come here. Now Mama doesn't have my long leash. See? You get to have more fun if you tell Mommy, because then Mommy gets to get your long leash and you get to run in the water. No, you don't get to want me. You can't say that. It sounds weird. I want you. Act like we're girlfriends. Sometimes you act like I'm your girlfriend. Which there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just not. So it's weird to me. It's weird to me because I'm not gay. If you're gay and like if I was your girlfriend, that would be fine. But I'm not. So it sounds weird. I want you so bad. Animal lover's got a crush on me. She got a crush on me. She loves me. I'm teasing. A little bit. I think it's part true, but... Yeah, Looney, see, if you had told me that you wanted to go to the lake, I could have put you on a long leash. So you get to go jump around in the water. What's your intuition, Amelia, about it being a girl or a boy? I think Amelia's going to have a girl for some reason. I don't know. I'm getting girl vibes. I was able to protect Butterfly's grandson. Butterfly thought it was going to be a girl. I said boy. And it was a boy. You think it's a boy? All right, I'm with girl. Either twins or a boy or a girl. Oh, wow. You feeling twins? You feeling double kicks in there, Amelia? Twins. Do you think boy-girl twins or boy-boy twins? I love when the sun starts to set over the mountains and make this, like, unearthly glow with the shade on top. I love that with the rolling hills. I guess we got a bet going on, Renetta or Buck, because I'm going girl, you're going boy. Mom said K. Yeah, I just wanted her to know that Looney's safe. Miss Naughty Girl, she's safe but naughty. Huh? Naughty but safe. I was okay with walking to the lake anyway. I just wish you'd told me first. I could have taken you if you told me. All right, you ready? You want to head back? Come on, let's go. Come on, baby. Let's walk back. Oh. Come on. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they're just doing landscaping. Swain landscaping. Oh. Oh, there we go. All right. No, I don't think I am available later. Remember, I have to paint those pieces of wood tonight. I told you I got a lot of work to do before you guys come. I'm like your dad, trying to get all my work done before you guys come to visit, so I can have playtime. Oh. You guys are coming in like the peak of my planting season, so I'm trying to get all my work done before you guys come to visit, or at least, you know, most of what I have to do this week and the next week. My planting stuff and soil preparation, because the last week of May is there's that doggy again. You see the doggy? Doggy, where'd he go? There he is. Hi, doggy. Yeah, the last week of planting is the last week of May is my, like, literally last week of May, first week of June is when you're planting all your plants. So I gotta get all my soil prep done basically this week, because then next week you guys are going to be here and I'm going to be spending time with you guys. So there's only like 3 more weeks in May. The last week is my planting. I'm supposed to get my soil done before that, but I can't really do it next week because you guys are going to be here. So I'm trying to get it all done this week so that I have lots of time to play with you guys and have fun with you next week without having to step away and do my chores. I can probably send you a video tonight. Just a quick hug goodnight. But like I said, I'm going to be busy and tired. Come on. I get like a full-time job sending videos just to Animal Lover half the time. You gotta give me a time off, Animal Lover. Gotta give me a time off. I need a break. Woo! And Amelia said, Ren, are you 18? 18 and up. Tare says, where are you now? We are, well, we're in New Hampshire. I live in New Hampshire, and then that was Lake Winnisquam, where we're coming from, and I'm walking back home with my dog. $5 a video, right? Yeah, I should start a, what's it called? A Cameo. Cameo, $5 a video. Terry says, I got 2 huskies. Oh, nice. And Redderbuck says, I'm 19. Cool. Yeah, it's one thing like sending a hello video to a friend every now and then, but when it's every night, it gets too much. I can't, like, it's like I feel like I'm on call, like on duty sometimes. It shouldn't be a chore to have to talk to your friends. I don't want it to feel like a chore. When it's something I feel like I have to do every night, I don't want to do it. $5 a video, that's a good deal. I don't value myself that much. Terry says, I love dogs. Yeah, it does. It gives me anxiety. So I'm like, no, I just want to be alone at this point. I have autism, so I don't like talking to people that much. I don't like feeling like I have to socialize. If I'm in the mood to socialize and I want to socialize, then I reach out to people. And I know Animal Lover is kind of like the same way, where she always wants to socialize. Well, she's the opposite of me, where she always wants to socialize. And I get like reaching out to people when you want to socialize, but not everyone's going to be on the same schedule as you. So if you want to socialize and someone else doesn't, then you got to just find someone else who wants to socialize on that day and time. That's why it's good to have multiple friends. You know, you have multiple friends and it's like, oh, this one doesn't want to do something that day, so I go find someone else who wants to do something. If you only have one friend, it's like a lot to rely on. So you got to make more friends, Animal Lover. Amelia said, also, if you're 18 plus, you can share your age. Yes, thank you, Amelia. If you're over 18, you can share your age, but if you're under 18, please don't share your age. So if you're like a minor and someone says, are you under 18, you can just say, I'm a minor or whatever, or just don't say, or just say, I don't feel comfortable answering that. You don't have to say your age or anything. Because we don't want anyone being preyed on in here. I mean, we have a pretty good group here that I think for the most part is reliable and trustworthy, but you know, you never know who's watching and stuff like that. So Terry said, I love dogs. Me too. Dogs are the best. Remember last time we were walking home, there was that one random dog. I guess it belonged to this house. I think it was this house it was in front of. This one is maybe the next one. There was like a random dog walking around out here, but I guess it belonged to one of these people. Yeah, I think it was this house. Because then I asked the neighbors and they said, yeah, that's Marshall or something like that. When you're younger, shh, exactly, shh, shh. Oh, look, they got, that's cool. They have a whole thing of solar panels there. A solar panel yard. Amelia said she can share her age because she's 19. Yes. They just said if you're younger, then shh. Shh. quiet. Oh, but yeah, I do have a lot to do this week, man. Gotta get my apartment clean so that I can have my guests. Because I like to have a nice place for guests. As I've always said, I overhost when people come over, so I like everything to be nice. I cook for people. I do have to go back to the store and get my pizza ingredients. I have some of them, but I need new crusts because those ones went stale and I don't have enough for everybody anyway. I only had those 2 leftover crusts, but I need more crusts, like little personal pizza crusts, because we were going to have a pizza night when Christine and Julie come over. So wait, she's younger than 19? No, she just said she's 19. Court said she's young. I seen her page. I mean, 19-year-olds can look younger. My brother used to date a girl who, she was, I think they were in high school, but they was like their last year. They were seniors, so like 18, 19. This girl was so tiny, like short, petite, little, like she looked like she was like maybe 12. Like skinny little dinky arms. Her face was maybe a little older, but she was like just so tiny. She looked like 12, 13. I was like 15 or 16, and I definitely looked older than she was. What is her channel? 2 young kids, just scroll up and press her name. Yeah, you can, if you press on her name, you can go to her channel. Although, I don't think you can do that if you're a mod, but here, Amelia, I can make you a mod for now. Then you can just click on her channel. You're in here all the time anyway. She's cute, but not 19. There, now if you, Amelia, if you go and just click on her channel, it'll say you can go to her channel. I don't know, I can't tell how old someone is unless they say. Usually, like everyone was telling me I look like early 20s, but, or early mid 20s, I don't know. Someone said it when I came in here. But I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 next year. Jamie said I agree, Court. I haven't seen her, so I don't know how old I would guess. I just know that there's definitely people that look younger than they are. It's okay if you're a kid, Renetta Buck. Kids are allowed here, just, you know, you don't have to lie about it either. Just be careful if you're younger, that's all. Yes, Ren is a kid. Oh, okay. Well, I allow kids in the stream. I'd like to know so that I can keep my language down. Sometimes I swear when I get a little, I try to keep it family friendly here as much as I can. Sometimes if I get real frustrated about something, I start swearing. And I can try to keep it under wraps a little better if I know this kid's around. She's saying she's 19. MJ said she's under 12, like in a training bra doing videos. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. That ain't good. Do y'all not check who you make mods? I check. I only have a handful of mods, and they have to be around here for, I think the youngest mod I have is Josh, who is, I think he's only like 15 or something. Joshua Gaming, something like that, his name. Josh Basinski. You made me mod. Yeah, you're a mod. But you're not a kid. You're having a baby. You're not a baby, Amelia. You're having a baby. You can't be a kid anymore once you're having a kid. And she hunts me down to mod other channels. She's sweet, though, but yeah, so dangerous. The mommy in me is like, girl, I want to protect you, child, right? Yeah, you definitely, if you're young, don't want to be posting yourself in a bra. Put a shirt on at the very least. Like, kids can post stuff and other kids, no. No, I didn't realize Miss Marigold's under there. No, yes, you'd be good with Marigold. I am trying to acclimate her to, like, walking by Marigold and not springing for her. Yes, inappropriate clothing. Renetterbuck, put a shirt on. Put a shirt on, girl. We love you, but put a shirt on. As Auntie Ari's telling you. Auntie Ari and Auntie Butterfly and Auntie Amelia. All your internet aunties over here are saying, put your clothes on, girl. Yeah, we care about you. We want you to be careful. There's Miss Marigold, so no stalking. Looney. Luna. With me. You be good? Saluna. Saluna. Good girl. Yes. Yes, good girl. Saluna. Come. Come on. That's what I want, is to be able to get her attention even when there's a chicken. Yeah. Walk by, walk by. Good girl. This is what we've been working on with her. We have been working on training, and she's been doing better. I still obviously would not trust her to just be off leash. But she's doing good on leash. Where if she was on her run and like a chicken walked by, I'm like hoping that I could like get her attention away from it, you know? That's going to be the goal. She's still going to be on run, but I want to be able to free range the chickens at some point. And they said my kids didn't even get probably like 12 was when we found out the internet. As like the internet, AOL was like a new thing when I was a kid. So that was our first internet, going in like AOL chat rooms when I was 12. And even then I made some mistakes. I used to lie and say I was 15. But nobody would talk to you if you were like 13. Hi, Stratty. And I said I like Renee, she's just worried for her because I know how bad. Yes, exactly. We do like Renee. She's a nice person. All right, let's go round Marigold up because Mooney, go get some water, girl. Nobody's gonna be out here. We fresh. Oh yes. Hold on. Because there we go. There we go. Better. It's because I had to put the Wi-Fi back on. Because I had to switch to data when I left my property. Yeah, sometimes people feel like they have to lie because they feel like people aren't going to talk to you if you're younger. At least I know that's how I felt when I was younger. When I was lying about being 15 instead of 12, 13 on AOL as a kid, it was because I felt like nobody would talk to me if I was too young. So, oh, it replayed that 3 times. Oops. So yeah. Ren, you don't have to lie. If you're underage, don't say how old you are, because we don't want people saying their age who are too young. But you don't have to. You can just say I am a minor or whatever, and I'm not going to say my age. People will still talk to you, and we all still allow people on our channels that we just want to not talk to you like you're an adult if you're, you know, not have. You know, we don't want to have adult topics in front of children. That's all. We'll still talk to you and still have you involved. You're still allowed to be here. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. It's like you're still allowed to be here. We just want you to be safe and not accidentally talk about things we probably shouldn't with a kid in the room. Yeah, I don't even know if she's still here, so. But yeah, just be safe, Ren. That's all. Point taken. I'm trying to get Miss Mary. Oh, hold on. Marigold, you gotta go in, girl. It's Kelly. Got her in for a second, and then I tried to close the door, and she ran back out. Go on. You want me to bring a little chickie to see you? Go in there and I'll bring a little chickie to see you. We'll see what you do with a little chick. I'll bring, who is it? I'll bring a couple little chickies to see you. I'm gonna go see how she does with the, to be right there in case she starts trying to peck at them. I'm gonna bring Miss Witch Hazel and the gold one over and see how they do. See what Marigold thinks. Just for a second. I'm curious. Hi. Hello. Where'd you guys go? Amy, you were, I don't know, something. Yeah, make sure that cat door is shut, Mom. Hi. Here you go. Hi, Sweet Hazel. Hello. All right, here's Miss Witch Hazel. You're gonna go in the transfer bin for a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, I gotta get your other sibling. So it used to have backup. Bring two, so you got backup there. Oh, where's the bigger one? The bigger gold one that you're always. There you go. And bring the two biggest ones who can stick up for themselves a little bit. Okay. All right, let's go see what happens over here. Hi. All right, we got two little chickies. Oh, hi, Country. How are you? Oh, you're not feeling good today? Sorry to hear that. All right, we got the two big ones. Just gonna see what Marigold thinks. Oh, guys. They're not staying out here. We're just bringing them for a second. I'm gonna make a small introduction. Even if it's just kind of to hear them peeping, and we'll see what she thinks. Trying to let them hear her. What's that noise, Marigold? Let me shut this. The only problem is this damn door doesn't shut. Let me put something in the door. Let me go drop this door over here in case they try to run through. Hold on. Hey guys. Oh, Whiskey. Gosh, Whiskey. You coming in, Lil? It's just for a second. I can open the back door back up after. Whiskey's looking in. Here, let me get your leash off, Whiskey. Oh, gosh. You're so strong, bud. Can I take your leash off? Stay there. She looking? She looking? There you go. I had to let Lily back in after, but let's see. Let's see how they do. What do you think? What do you think? That's going to be your big sister Marigold. That's your big sister Marigold. Beep, 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 beep. You want to come out? You want to see each other? Oh. Can you see? Who's that? Oh. Who's that? Can you see her? You got real quiet when you saw her. She's like, who's that big dinosaur? Who's that big dinosaur? Yeah? Who's that? Who's that? Is she watching? Yeah? put you down for a second. Alright. Alright, this is where, if I put them down, I have to really watch and like tap Marigold away if she tries to tap at them. Maybe put something like in the middle here so that I can like get around. There you go. Yeah, hello. See, you gotta watch her. Alright. They're like eyeing each other like, what is that? They're just babies. Marigold. No. Don't do that to them. See? Gotta peck it back at her. No. Don't you do that. No. She'll look at her squaring back up at her. She's like, no. They're babies. Don't do that to them. Yeah? They're gonna be your new friends. Don't you peck. Don't you do that to them. Yep, this is the first interaction. She's gotta learn not to peck at them. Yeah, that's why I'm here watching. Once they get a little bigger, they'll be able to stand up for themselves a little more. But I also want her to get used to them from a young age, and them all get used to each other from a young age. So I'm trying to kind of introduce it in small doses. And I grabbed the two biggest ones because they're, you know, I wouldn't put a tiny, tiny baby out here. These ones are at least starting to learn to act like chickens. Yeah, Marigold, it's okay. You're gonna make some friends? It's not too bad. I've seen chickens where they'll, and it's better because it's just one. If it's a whole flock that you introduce them, the whole flock will gang up and like pick on them. Strawberries, MJ said, oh, poor country. I hope you feel better. Sorry, stepped away. Every time she pecks, it scares me, yeah. I peck back at her. That's what I... Don't go at them. Every time I see her going at them, I peck back. No, you don't do that to them. You just gotta learn to coexist in the same space. Coexist. Oh, hi, Liana. It's only been... No, don't you peck. You think your birds hate me? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, she didn't spam. Oh, they might be talking about Alexis, because Alexis always comes in and says, hi, hi, hi. I think they're talking about Alexis. Welcome back, Alexis, but you just got timed out before for doing that, so try not to do the hi, hi, hi thing. Look at you guys scuffing. Be nice, Marigold. Look at her fluffing herself up, making herself look bigger. No. 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 I can see her when she's about to peck. Sometimes I don't get to her in time, but she starts like raising her head or like moving it forward. See? Look at her. Stop. They're just babies, Marigold. Those are your baby sisters. Oh, that's nice. Do that. Hey. Maybe don't square up to her. This one thinks she's the alpha, but don't try to alpha with Marigold. Marigold's way bigger than you. Don't try to alpha with Marigold. Love how she's circling Marigold, yeah. No. I don't know, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought Marigold would like be constantly coming after them because I've seen chickens do that. They just like don't give them a break. They're kicking around like babies. I don't know. I think it'll go okay. Once they get a little older and the whole group gets in there at once, because then Marigold will be the odd one out. Because there'll be a whole group of chickens and she's the only guinea hen. She's just got to get used to them and they have to get a little older. I just wanted to see how it would go. Yeah, she's like, I'm the alpha. Well, Miss Witch Hazel, my little black one here, she's like the alpha of the baby chickens. She's like the baby alpha. So she tried to square up to Marigold a second ago. She's like trying to square up like, no, I'm the alpha. And it's like, no, you're a baby. You're a baby. Marigold's the alpha here. Your Marigold's the alpha here. Don't try to act like you're a tough shit. You're a little baby. She looks emerald green. Who looks emerald green? You're a cook, Marigold? No. These ones are supposed to get like greenish feathers. Like the black is supposed to like shine green in the sun when they're fully feathered. Sometimes they get like a blackish sheen on them. Hi, Marigold. You squawking? You squawking? No, don't come at them. I see you doing your little dinosaur pose. Acting like a T-Rex, like... She's got like gold feathers. We need good, not okay. What? You guys flying. Look at you guys flying. Marigold, you were a baby once too, remember? Remember when you were a little baby? MJ said I'm okay. Yeah. Her, the black chick. Yeah. Michelle's Ilva Michelle says, what do you do with them? They're going to have eggs. They're going to lay eggs. They're just babies right now, so they haven't laid any eggs yet. But eventually they will lay eggs. Oh, here, Marigold, do you want your food? I had to put it in earlier because Whiskey was eating it. Maybe she has food. She can't be going after the baby so much. Oh, yes, here you go. Here, Miss Marigold. There you go. There you go. There's your food. Oh, look at these two. May I ask what it was? Oh, I made a stupid mistake yesterday, so... MJ, we haven't really chatted lately. How are you? Oh, MJ said I'm going to cook Marigold. I want to know what she tastes like. She tastes like chicken. Yeah, these two older ones are really starting to act like chickens. Like they'll do the little kick. There you go. They kick and then forage. It's like a little scuff. They scuffle. Here, you guys, you probably shouldn't be eating really guinea hen feed, but put a little bit down for you guys to find. You guys go look. Here you go. Here's something for you to find and peck. Eggs, sorry the question, because giving them up is hard, right? What? Giving them up? We're not giving them up. We just got them. They're not meat birds. There's like different kinds of birds. You can get meat birds and egg birds, egg layers. These are egg layers. Although some of the breeds, there's like different breeds that they use. Some of them for meat and some of them for eggs. What are you doing? You're like stalking your sister. So there's different kinds of breeds of chickens, and some of them are meat birds and some of them are egg birds. These are egg layers. Some of the breeds are dual purpose breeds, so they could be used for meat. But we get mostly egg layers and we don't do meat. So we'll never have to give them up. We're not going to send them away to the butcher. They're just egg layers and they live 8 to 10 years, so we'll have them for a while, hopefully. Oh, yeah, see, this is how these two square up at each other. These two fight amongst themselves. This bigger gold one and the black one have been like fighting for dominance. And that's how they square up. Nothing wrong with pics. Oh, you showed naughty pics of yourself? To who? I'm hiding in shame back to my hideaway. I was almost fully naked, woman. Well, if she was fully naked, that's pretty dirty. Oh, on YouTube on your wall. Oh no. I thought you like sent them privately to someone. On your YouTube wall is a little much. I'm surprised you didn't get banned for that. Yep. I'm letting her say, careful, I'm letting her say hi to the two of the older babies.
What?
I was letting her say hi to the two of the older babies.
You're not. You need to not.
Yeah, I was just letting her,
They're
like,
being okay?
yeah, they're okay. I just
Lock the
peck
back
at her
door.
if she...
You keep leaving the back door to the house open. If the dog gets in the garage, she's going to get outside again.
I didn't, what? Well, don't let the dog outside.
Huh?
Don't let the dog outside.
Oh, I know, but I'm just... Bring them back in.
Yeah, I am. Just seeing how it goes.
You left the door open, makes the garage
She's, you left the door open.
You left it.
I didn't open the garage, you did. I'm terrified of being super poor. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. Girl, I can relate, though. I can give you all the tips on how to not do anything. How to budget, how to not do anything with your life and still have fun. Just got to get good indoor hobbies. Or outdoor by yourself hobbies. You do more outdoor things that you don't cost too much money. Told you, somehow I live off $350 a month. It's not easy, but it's manageable somehow. I just shamed myself. Well, I don't know how a picture of yourself ended up on YouTube like that. I'm glad your channel didn't get deleted for it, though. I assume you took it down, so... I don't know, bad mistake. People do a lot worse. There's people who do that stuff on purpose. They put naked pictures of themselves up, so... Wouldn't be the first or last time someone puts a naked photo of themselves online. And you can still keep your clothes on, right? Oh, you were testing out like OnlyFans kind of stuff? Yeah, you can test it out, you just can't do it on YouTube. Just don't do it on YouTube and you're good, girl. There's nothing to be ashamed of if that's what you want to do. Just not on YouTube because it's not made for that. And, you know, kids and young people have access to YouTube. I see your bedazzled duck. Hi. Hi. Hi, Marigold. Yeah? Yeah, you can watch those babies. See, they're just scuffing. She's like, you like them better than me. I know, I kind of do, Marigold, but that's just because you're loud and obnoxious. It's just because you're loud and obnoxious. I still love you. I still love you, Marigold. you doing? She's like grooming herself angrily. You groom yourself so angrily. Look at these two. They're kind of having fun. They kind of like being out here. Yeah? You guys like being out here. You like being out chickens out here? Because the older ones are like learning to fly and stuff. It's hard keeping them in that bin. These two are like a week older than the other ones, it seems like. Hi. Yeah? We gotta go let Lily in? Let me go get Lily in. Oh. I was like, Mom, don't come in. My mom was trying to come in. I was like, the little babies are here. I don't want them running out the door or getting stepped on if she just walked in without noticing. Here, I gotta pick her food back up when I open the door because Whiskey just pushes out to eat it. Alright, let me go get Lily because I shut the door with her out there still. Whiskey, don't stomp on the babies. Be careful. He's grown up with baby chicks. I've had baby chicks with him in before. The goats, when they were younger, used to have baby chicks. We always would put our chickens in the goat house first when they were babies because the older chickens don't take to younger chickens that well. So it would be like a transition. They would go in the goat house first, and then through the fence they would meet the older ones. Careful, 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 Lily. Watch this babies. No. Marigold, gentle. Gentle Marigold. Gentle Marigold. Gentle. There's a little barnyard over here. Get in there. All right, Lily, get in there and I'll get your hay. Scoot, scoot. Get in there. All right, you guys need hay? There you are. Hi. Hi, Witch Hazel. Hi, honey. You should be crying. Look at the emoji she put. Let your kids know first. MJ, it's better coming from you. Oh, she was already talking to her daughter, I heard online, about possibly doing that. The other night when you were talking about the financial stuff, you kind of mentioned it to your daughter. She didn't seem that perturbed. I think she was just like, oh, well, are you asking for my advice or just do it? Like, kind of, it's not up to me. I think that's kind of what I heard your daughter say. She was just like, well, you know, if you're asking for my advice, if not, like, do what you're going to do kind of thing. Oh, no, you don't have to leave, MJ. MJ said, I don't know if I want to do it. I just want to not be super poor. Well, and I can't work a normal job, so I'm kind of desperate. I've felt the same way. I've gone back and forth about doing an OnlyFans. I've actually tried to sign up for OnlyFans, and they, like, won't take my... You have to, like, put in your ID, and they, like, won't take my ID or something. I don't know. It's like I always have a problem signing up with the ID. Because you have to, like, verify your account. When I try to verify my account, it, like, doesn't let me. I'm like, this is who I am. I'm not lying. I didn't put a fake ID in there. So I don't know what's wrong with it. If nothing was wrong with OnlyFans, I probably would have done it sooner. This is like stuck under the door. There we go. I'm with you just because I'm broke and I can't. And I also I'm asexual. I don't really have any ties to my body. I don't have sex with it, or I don't have anyone who would care. It's like, well, some people are like in relationships where it like feels weird to like give their body to another person. I don't have that hang up. I don't have like any care or ties to my body in a sexual way at all. So it's just like, doesn't matter to me. It just kind of feels like a game. Like, hey, I'm not using it for sexual purposes. So if someone else wants to get a kick out of it, here you go. As long as I don't have to actually do anything sexual. If you don't want to see my butt, whatever. So I get it. I mean, I think a lot of people do that just because it's easy money. Yeah, you like that? You like the little dandelion? Did you find a dandelion? Yeah? Oh, you found a dried up dandelion? Marigold, wasn't there a bag of dandelions over here? We had a bag of dandelions. Did my mom give them the rest of them? She might have. Hi, Marigold. All right, the babies are gonna come in. I think she'll do okay with them. She's not like I've seen chickens where they really won't let them rest. Like they just keep going for them and attacking them. She's curious and she'll like pass by them and peck at them a little bit, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Ain't as bad as I thought it might be, so I have hope. I've also been looking around because Marigold, if you can tell, is at the age where she should start laying eggs soon. Marigold, no. See, that's what, no. Oh, good thing, see, the baby was able to get through there. No, Marigold. That's what chickens will do to each other. Nope, and now she's trying to go after the other one. Nope. Oh. All right, you guys are going to come back with me, little babies. Time to go to bed. You guys need a few more weeks. A couple more weeks, and you'll be big enough to tackle Marigold. Come on, I gotcha. You want to go back with your brothers and sisters? Or your sisters, mostly, hopefully? There better not be any brothers. We don't want boys. Marigold, don't you dare go in that bucket. See, she came through here. Hi. Yeah, we've been looking. Oh, you just squeeze right out. That's why they can't go out here yet. They just squeeze right through the holes. No. All right, I got you. Yeah, was Marigold being mean to you? I got you. You got to go in the bucket with your little sister. There you are. Hi, come here. There you go. Go. All right, go ahead and go back to the heat source and your family. All right, the goaties got their hay. They got their water. They got hay in the water. Hold on. Some hay fell in the water when I dumped it. And let me pour a little extra water in there. Alrighty, here we go. Marigold, you learn to be nice. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there's a hair dropped. Here, Lily, get some hay. Here you go. What? Did she lock the door? My mom locked me in. My mom locked me in. She locked the door on me. And I think this side's locked too. Hold on, I have to call my mom. She came over and locked me in here. She locked me in the goat house, guys. Hold on, guys. I have to stop the stream for a second. The stream's gonna go out. I have to go into my phone and call my mom to let me out of the goat house. So she locked the door from the other side. So now I'm locked in here. I guess I'm sleeping in the goat house tonight. Mama! She's coming. She's coming. She's coming. They're right here. I got them here. I brought them in this. They were doing okay. She pecked at them a little bit. I would peck back at her when she tried to peck at them. Like I would use my finger.
Yeah, because she sneaks out. And I don't want her out.
I would use my finger and like peck back at her when she tries to peck at them.
One of these animals had a leash on.
Yeah, I took it off.
Yeah, I put one on.
Wait, shut the light.
Man.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if you realize how lucky you are you have your brother. You put electricity out.
Oh, I know.
All the things they do.
All right, come on, guys. Let's bring you home.
It's too cold out here, Mama. They say when they squawk loud, they're uncomfortable.
Well, they're in a bin. They don't like it in there. They were fine in the goat house. They weren't
You
making
have
any
this
noise.
door open and the inside door open. know.
You had the outside door open. I didn't open
The
that.
basement door's open too now.
That's
Were you
Michael.
just down there?
No, that was probably Mike.
Keep these doors locked.
I think the boys went down there to get stuff. Let's see. Hi, babies. Let's see.
Half the front door's behind you. That dog, I can't use the cat door now.
I told you that was going to be a problem.
She went right out the hole.
I told you she was going to do that.
I don't know, I mean, I can put the thing halfway down, but she just push on it, you know? I think I locked that too.
Yeah.
I did, I'll go around and do, because I don't want her getting out. Oh. It's like she's impossible.
All right, there's Miss Witch Hazel. She's fine. She didn't get pecked at that bad. It was just like a little tap tap. Huh. Marigold wasn't that bad to you. I've definitely seen worse with introducing chickens to each other. I've definitely seen worse when introducing chickens to each other. She wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but they're only babies. You gotta lift the whole thing up.
There you go. Oh, nice. All right, I'm gonna need, let's see. I need a paper towel and something to wipe that heater off with. And I do need to take these blankets off. Jamie's whoo, looking. All right, get the blankets off so I can take this whole screen off. And yeah, she locked me in there. I'm like, Mom. My mom's like, why is she calling me when she's just outside? I'm like, because you left me in the goat house and locked the door. This off. Okay, I need to get the shavings aren't bad, but the shavings don't need to be cleaned yet. But they've all pooped on top of that. Like the shavings aren't too bad. The shavings are still clean. Oops, sorry. How do I? It's that blurry. Let's see, the shavings are still clean. But yeah, they've been shitting all over the top of this, so I gotta get a paper towel and wipe that. Hi. All right, don't jump out. I'm going to get your. Here. Can she open the shutters? Here. I'm just going to get a paper towel to wipe off the heater. Hold on. Let me video 1 sec.
Just go back in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The dog's gonna have to go in the crate, like over here or something. You're not up, and I'm here, and I keep that door open, and I can't, if the cat.
Can you drop it halfway?
I'm afraid she'll just push it up, but I
Can
can't keep
she?
that door open to let
I
the
told
cat.
you the cat thing was going to be a problem.
Oh, the cat goes in and out.
Yeah, well, the dog can't. I told you she'd squeeze her little way through, Mom. I told her she was going to squeeze her little way through the doggy door. My mom's like amazed that she was able to squeeze her way through the doggy door. Alright, can't get vinegar on you guys. Just spray it close so it doesn't get vinegar on them. on, Moon. You're next. I'll get you a Kong. Take care of all the animals. Hi, little one. Just the little one came out. Like, 'cause I'm shaking the heater. She's like, hey, I was under there. You're shaking my little bed. That's my heat. Getting like, you can't get all of it because it's like getting in the cracks. Put that up on there. I need a couple more paper towels. Bleach to disinfect. Yeah, I don't want to put bleach in there with the birds though. When I go to clean out the whole thing, when I dump the shavings, but not when it's still in there because they need it tonight. I used to have I might be out of it for my bird cage. It was like a bird cage cleaner disinfectant that had like what do they call it, enzymes that like break down the urine and stuff, the bird poop. I think I might be out of it. Let's see. I'll go over there and see if I have any left in my bird cage cleaner, because I have indoor birds too. So I have like a special cage cleaner that has, they call it like protein enzymes that break down poop and urine. If it's not under here, then it'll be over there, if it's not out entirely. I think last time I cleaned the bird cage, I said I have to get more of this. Oh, this is it. Oh, there's a little bit left. Tiny bit. They're babies, so they don't need that yet. They're babies, but yes, when they get older, they get oyster shell for calcium supplement. So this is bird cage cleaner. Penetrates to eliminate embedded strong cage odor, cleans and deodorizes cage, safe for pets and home. I forget what the active ingredient is in this. Will not leave behind strong scents that can irritate birds. No masking perfumes. Apply, wait 5 minutes, and then wipe. Let's see what the active ingredient is on here. Advanced formula for severe messes, stain and odor remover for everyday messes, urine destroyer for tough urine messes, and disinfectant kills bacteria, viruses as listed on the label. But does the label, some of them have like a peeled back label? Oh, it might be a, isn't it? No, it's not a peeled back label. Maybe it does, hold on. Oh, it does, there's another thing back here. Peels back. Oh, wait, it does say peel here. Trying to figure out what the active ingredient in this is for you guys. But it says peel here, but then it's like stuck together or something. It's like paper is like stuck together. I don't want to lick my finger to get it when I just clean the damn bird cage. Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, there it goes. There's like an extra page there. Okay, let's see. Nature's bioenzymatic blend. Oxygen boosters, isopropyl alcohol, fragrance, methyl chloroisothiazolinone, and methyl isothiazolinone. I think it's like an antibacterial cleaner with enzyme. That's why I said it's like the enzyme stuff that breaks down the urine and feces and stuff. Okay, so you're supposed to put this on and then wait 5 minutes. Oops. found this. This is what I use to clean my bird cage inside, but I do need more of it because I'm like almost out and I have to clean my bird cage. Yeah, I'm like really almost out now. So I let that sit for a few minutes. Yeah, they're just babies, so they don't need the extra calcium yet. It's when they start laying that they need the extra calcium. Oh, what I said. We're going to start raising meat rabbits like Grandpa from Italy. Do I raise meat rabbits? No, I don't raise meat. I would have trouble doing that. I would have trouble putting animals down. We just have egg layers. Or sending them to the butcher. I get attached. My mom wanted to raise pigs before, but again, I think we're all just too queasy to raise an animal and then actually send it to butcher. We just end up with a pet pig again. I'm back. Welcome back, animal lover. But yeah, see, these guys are babies. Just the little babies. Little babies, little babies. Some little ones down there. These are the two youngest down there. Ooh. Hold on, let me take if I take the camera off the tripod, I can get it in there better. Oops, dropped my tripod entirely. Guys are so cute. Yeah, there's the little olive egger, the little fuzzy, and then there's the red, New Hampshire red. Yeah. Hi. Put your thing down in there. Yeah, see, the shavings are still relatively clean. There's a chunk that's dirty. Take out a little chunk. I need like a bag to put this dirty stuff in. Just put it in this bag for now and then dump it. Oh, you know what? This is dirty over here. This whole thing needs to get cleaned. Dumping our dirty stuff in here because this whole thing needs to get cleaned. It was raining until this morning, so we hadn't. Then I forgot about this, so I didn't clean it after it stopped raining. But it was raining until this morning, so I kind of forgot about this. That this needs to get cleaned. That was the bin they were in. But I can throw the trash in there for now. It's okay, you can't help what you want. It's just don't pester me if I say no, that's all. People have wants. It's just when I say no, don't go, please, 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 just one. And then I send you one because I feel bad, and then you go, but can I have another one? That's the problem, you're like a mouse with a cookie. Remember that, have you ever read the book, if you give a mouse a cookie, it'll come back and then it'll want a cupcake, and it's like it's never really satisfied. You okay under there? Why are you making noises? Am I just scaring you with the noise of that? Hold on. Hold on. Well, don't go under there. I'm trying to wash it. And plus, like I've said like so many times, I'm going to be really busy this week. I'm very excited to meet you guys when you come up. I'm just busy. Until you guys get here, I'm kind of busy trying to get things done. So that I can have plenty of time to spend with you when you are here. It's like stuck in there. I need to get like a Q-tip maybe to get in that little, get stuck in the little hinge there. Just like a Q-tip from my bathroom. I need a Q-tip to get in there. It's okay, babies. It's okay. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm sorry for the noise. Oh. Girl, everything's too much for me sometimes. Not that you're too much for me. It's just some nights everything's too much and I just want to be alone and not have to do things. I don't want someone to feel like it's them. I just don't like demands being placed on me. I'm demand avoidant. I don't like people making demands of me. And I don't like feeling like I have to do something for someone all the time. Oh, all right, I got a couple Q-tips. I said, I think when you come up here, I'm going to make you do all my chores, animal lover. I'll just make you do all my chores. All right, I don't know, I think it fell through or something. It's weird. I want it to fall down into the mechanics of there. But I tried to get it out and it like fell in. I didn't know it went in like that. At least it's not sticking out there anymore. I'm gonna get in with these little letters. Just like getting in between the letters too. That's as good as it's gonna get. All right, you guys ready to go to bed? Don't get stuck behind the plastic. Hi. Yeah, you guys all going back under? Hello. Hi. Isn't she cute? That's our gold lace. Wyandotte. I always forget how to. Wyandotte or Wyandotte. I think it's called a Wyandotte, but I say Wyandotte, even though the letters don't go that direction. Because I think it's W-Y-A-N, which would be Wyandotte. I always say Wyandotte. Sometimes I know I'm mispronouncing things and I just don't care. I'm just going to continue calling it what I call it. Because it just comes out of my mouth easier that way. I know I'm wrong. If someone really wants to know what they're actually called, I'll clarify, but. Things just come out of my mouth an easier way. It's like with the guinea hen one, I just keep calling it a chicken. I know it's a guinea hen. It's just easier for me to say chickens. Guinea hen is too many words. Yeah, you can be at times. It's just a little bit too demanding sometimes. You do need a lot of attention. And sometimes people don't have that much attention to give you. People are living their lives and doing things. And then when they're not doing things, they're tired from the things that they were doing. And I think you'd feel the same way and understand if someone was always asking you for things. If someone kept going, animal lover, do this for me, animal lover, do that for me. I think you'd probably understand the feeling. So I don't think it's not something that you can understand. It's not that you're like too much, it's just sometimes it gets to be too much. It's not you as a person being too much, it's just sometimes the things are too much. And you're also talking to someone who has autism, so things get overwhelming to me easier than others. I'm very easily overwhelmed. I have patience, but I'm also like emotionally overwhelmed by things easier. I get like tense. I can like hold it together for a certain amount of time and then I explode. That's kind of how I am. And to avoid exploding, I go inward and withdraw. And just like, okay, I'm at my point. I need to be alone now for a little bit. Then I save up my energy again. And then I come out of my shell and I want to socialize again. But sometimes I just like, I get to a point and I need to take time for myself. And especially I know I'm going to have my hands full socializing next week. So I'm taking all the time I can for myself this week to just do my chores and get my stuff done. And then, like I said, I'm very excited to meet you guys next week. But this week I'm taking for myself. All right, here's that bird cage cleaner can stay here because I'm going to need it out here. And then this can come with me. I don't know if I'm going to make it back to painting after having to take the dog to the lake. We'll see. I still have to go eat. So the babies are good and clean now. I'm going to go wash my hands. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to go eat dinner. And then if I have time, I'll come out and paint something. Just like a little bit. I don't want to necessarily start tonight, though, if I can only do a little bit, because then I don't want to leave a mess to have to clean. Then you have to wrap up all your brushes and stuff, so I might just start tomorrow. Oh, the girls get up early. Yeah, right? Yeah, I know Animal Lover and Animal Lover and Julie get up really early. I'm going to be like, I'm definitely not going to be up as early as you, but I'm trying to be getting up early, as much early as I can with you guys to spend the day with y'all. But I got to get my rest this week. Yeah, I'm not going to be up at 7 o'clock like you guys, that's for sure. I can try for like 10 or 11. I said, you guys wake me at 7, you're dead. You guys are just going to have to wake up and hang out with Blue Moon for a little bit. Hang out with the animals. Oh. Hi, Lucky. Looney. Did you take yourself to the lake earlier, huh? Did you want to take yourself to the lake? Cute shirt. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've had this one for a while. It was just in the back of my closet. I'm up with Piper, then back to sleep a little bit. Yeah, that's what I used to do with Aura, because she would get up. She would wake me up at like 7 to want to go outside and pee and stuff. So I would get up early and then go back to bed. I do that with Looney too, but she doesn't want to stay outside as long. She's fine as long as she goes pee. So I'll take her out to pee and then go back to bed. But Aura, I would have to take her like out in the yard for a little bit and then go back to bed. Looney just has to pee. All right, Looney brought me a Kong. She wants this filled. Yeah, I told you I'd fill it for you. I told told you I'd fill it for you. I'm gonna make a salad tonight. That sounds good. I'm getting hungry for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I'll eat and then decide if I want to go out in the garage later and just do a little painting. Painting can be relaxing. If I just go outside alone and turn some music on and paint, I don't know. If not, I'll be doing that tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I think. Looney off. Off. So it'll give me something to do when it's raining. Looney, can you roll? Yeah, I'll make her roll before I give her this. She's always got to do a little spin and a roll to get her calm. A spin and a roll. A spin and a roll. Fill this up for you, Loon. Fill it up a little more, because the more it's packed, the harder it is for her to get it out. And it takes her longer to get it. If I don't fill it all the way, she just knocks the stuff out of it real quick. The more I pack it in there, it's harder for her to get it out. And she spends more time playing with it. Okay, here we go. Lucky, you want a little piece? You want a piece for your husband? Okay, oh. Stratty, you want a little piece? There you go. Are the kitties in? Did you say? Yeah, the kitties are right here. Oh, is that what you were asking and then you saw the cats? Yeah, the kitties are right here. No, you want to roll? Hold on. Come here. Come here. Does Looney want to roll? Does Looney want to roll? Oh, I think I left my drink outside. I gotta go get it too. Looney. 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 Yes, Looney, Loon. Looney, Loon. Wrong way, Loon. Come here. Spin. No. Spin. Spin, spin. Spin, spin. All right, now roll. Roll, yeah. Roll. Go ahead, roll. All right. Now up. All right, good girl. She's such a goof. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Goofy. Take it. You take it? Oh, take it, take it, take it. Yeah, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. He was asking a retracted comment. Yeah, the cats are right here. They're in. They're in. I think they're waiting for dinner too. Everybody's waiting for dinner. Everybody's waiting for dinner. There's that plate. Dry food got stuck to it like that. It was only dry food. Hey, Luckers. Where's your dish? That's Stratty's dish. Oh, here's yours up here. Oh, okay, both of the. Here we go. Stratty needs the whisker dish. Like it's on the other whisker dish. Stratty's got sensitive whisker syndrome. There you go. Come here, Stratty. Over here. Stratty gets sensitive whisker syndrome, so they have the whisker dishes. They're like low and wide, so their whiskers don't hit. Because Stratus has, go ahead, he has massive whiskers that hit the side of the bowl when he eats, if he eats out of a regular bowl. Look at them whiskies. Look at them whiskies. They're even hitting the sides of the whisker dish a little bit, and it's low, but he's got huge whiskers. Huge whiskers. Big, big whiskers. Big, big whiskers. Court says Smiley may be a little nervous around Looney. I reassured her Looney is good. Yeah, Looney's a good girl. Yeah, I remember Smiley was saying that, so she's not used to large dogs that much. Looney's a good girl. And she has been doing better with her jumping. Like I said, it's not perfect, but she did really good last night. She was like literally perfect behavior last night. My sister-in-law was like, "Are you sick, Looney? Is something wrong with you? You're not jumping at me." I'm like, "No, she's been actually doing better and like learning. She's just learning." Oh, I think she was asking, you said something about like chill out, animal lover, or something. You were telling her to chill out. She's like, what, with asking Looney to roll? But I didn't think that was that bad of a comment either. You told her to chill out after she told Looney to roll. Yeah, chill out a little about what? Yeah, that. I knew what she meant, I think. Oh, Looney needs fresh water. Your water's all dirty, Loon. I left my tripod in the garage. I gotta go get it. Lucky. Lucky always quickly eats his own food and then tries to steal his brother's. Lucky, you still have food in your own dish, bud. There you go. Oh. Ta-da! Alright, now I have to figure out my own food. Oh, I have a little bit of leftover Chinese here I can reheat. I think I tried to reheat it earlier, and then I ate a little bit of it and forgot about it. I can heat that again in a minute, and then I'll probably make a salad to go with it because I want something fresh. Alright, kitties. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Oh no, here's my tripod. It's right here. I did bring it in. I did bring it in. Oh, I got a banana for the goat. Should bring that to them tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to skip out on the painting tonight just because I'm getting tired and hungry. We'll start tomorrow. Let's check the weather for tomorrow because I think that's what she was saying was that it was supposed to rain. So I can just take tomorrow to paint and do my indoor stuff because I have to do some more cleaning in here. I got the living room and stuff pretty clean. Aside from like a few more things on my table I have to find a spot for. But my bedroom needs to be cleaned. Let's see, weather.com. But yeah, Looney will be a girl, I think, for the girls. I gave them some tips in the comments about when they first come in and stuff so that Looney doesn't jump on them. She's going to basically ignore her when you first walk in the door. But she's a good girl. She's not like a violent dog. She's very friendly. She loves everybody. She's a lover. Huh, Loon? Stay off the counter and don't steal the cat food, though. Don't knock over my medicine bag. Where's the weather for my area? It's supposed to go down to 36 tonight. Oh yeah, shower possible. I think it's supposed to start tonight and then go into tomorrow. Let's see, 10 p.m. rain starting. What about tomorrow? Where? I can never find it goes like today, hourly, and 10-day. I wish they just did like tomorrow. Just want to know tomorrow. I don't need a whole 10-day forecast or whatever. They have a frost advisory from 2 a.m. until 9 a.m. We could still get frost, guys. They have a frost advisory. It's going down to the 30s tonight. Here we go. Wednesday. What day is today's the 11th? Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. That's some Thursday. Let's see. Today's the 11th. Tomorrow is the 12th. Partly cloudy, clear overnight, 3 a.m. Oh, tomorrow's not that bad. In the morning, oh, that's just morning. Partly cloudy in the afternoon. Oh, yeah, it's still not bad. Okay, oh, the rain doesn't start until the next day. So tomorrow's good, it's the next day that's rainy. The 13th. It's rainy, rainy. Rainy, rainy, rain. Rainy, rainy, rain. Oh, so I can still do some outside stuff. Well, that'll be good. I can still do a little outside work tomorrow. What are you painting? This wood? This wood that we brought into the garage, it's going to be for the chicken coop, the chicken run. It's the wood to make the fencing for the run. It's getting stained like this black. It's the same color as the shed outside. You know the little shed that's outside in the back there? It's like kind of like a dark brownish black. It's going to be the same color for their run, and then we're going to paint the chicken coop all that same color. So we're painting the boards before they get put up for the posts. So it's going to be like posts and then fencing, and then it'll match. The chicken coop is going to get stained that same color. So it all matches out there. It's just easier for these big posts, it's easier to stain them before you put them up rather than putting them up and then you have to get up on a ladder to stain them and you'll get drips and stuff. But yeah, it's supposed to get down to 30 overnight apparently, and there's a frost warning. So that's not fun. Looney, off. Off. She knows she's not supposed to be up there. Every time I turn my damn back, she still does it though. She's getting better with the jumping, but still not the counters. No. Missy. Go get your Kong. Where's your Kong? Mommy gave you a Kong. Where's the Kong Mommy gave you? Where is it? Mama gave you stuff. And I took you to the lake like you wanted. Go on. It's time to be a good girl. Go get your dinner. Your dinner's in your Kong. Where'd you go? Where'd you put it? Where'd you put it? Did you hide it? Oh, it's over here. Don't tell me you ate the whole thing already? Looney, well, I can't help you there if you're going to eat the whole thing that fast. I can't help you there if you're going to eat eat it all that fast. Courtney said she took herself to the lake. LOL, yeah. She took herself halfway there, and then I got her and took her the rest of the way. Huh. Mommy helped you go to the lake. You really wanted to go, huh? Now you've seen it happen. I think I've told you guys about that before, how whenever she gets out, she takes herself to the lake. You take yourself right to the lake, huh? You just take yourself right to the lake. She says, bye, Mom, I'm going to the lake. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. If you're done with your dinner, you can have one of these. Her tail. Want this? Is there another one? Is there a regular one? Or is they all gone? Did I give you them all? Yeah, that was the last one. Unless, I think, oh, no, there is a regular one here. You want this one? Here you go. Want this one? So I think I gave you a white one last time. There you go. You take it to Grammy's? I think I left my, she takes her little bone. Does that cat door have a door block? Yeah, it does have a door block. It's just, then the cat won't be able to get out either. Hold on, I left my drink out here, I think. You stay there, Looney. No coming out, see? How's this? But if you, I don't know, you could try to like lift it halfway, but she doesn't want her to be able to push it up, I guess. Yeah.
Figure this out tomorrow.
She's,
The cat in?
yeah, they're both in. I'll just grab my drink off the table. Stay. There we go. Here's my drink. Wait. I'll lock it. Yeah, I'm a little surprised she fit through it, but I had a feeling she would. It's like not actually surprising. I just kind of knew she would, but it's still surprising to see her do it. It doesn't shock me. I guess it's surprising, but not shocking. How's that? It's surprising that she can fit in there, but not shocking that she did. More like amazing. Yeah, she gonna do what she wants. She says, I want to go to the lake. I'm going to the lake. Oh, I said, Looney, you just got to get your mama. And then I can put you on a long... She says, well, if I go myself, I don't need no long leash. Then I won't have any leash. I can just go where I want. She knows Mama's going to catch her. Mama ain't going to let her take off by herself. That's not going to happen. Anytime she escapes, I'm 2 feet behind her. Like, I'm coming after you, Looney. You ain't got freedom for long. Enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause you ain't got long, pup. Looney determined to get her walk. Yeah, she forced me into giving her one. She said, if you're not taking me, I'm going without you. I like going for walks to the lake. I was just busy doing work. I don't mind taking her to the lake. We have been going a lot lately. We'll go for a little walk down that little path there. But I just had her just in the yard today playing, and apparently she wanted to go to the lake. Grammy put her back inside when I started working. I figured she could sit on the run while I worked and just, because sometimes she likes to sunbathe in the yard anyway. She'll just stop playing with the ball and just, you've seen her. She just sits there in the sun and looks around. She'll dig holes, whatever. Sometimes I'm trying to play with her with the ball and she just stops and doesn't want to play and just wants to sit there in the sun. So I'm like, okay, she can still stay out here and sit in the sun while I wheelbarrow some dirt and whatever. And then I was setting the goats up or something. I was doing something and Grammy said she brought her in. So I was like, okay, I guess she's in. But then she stayed back out. Went back out the cat door. Animal lover, you here? Yep, I'm still here. Just checking. Okay, I am going to get going though because I think my Chinese food just finished. And I got my pajamas. I'm going to get into my doggy pajamas and go eat. I think it's like at least 8 o'clock, if not later. 9. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go eat my dinner. And not starting painting at 9 o'clock because it'll be like 10, 11 by the time I'm done. And then I'll have to wash brushes, and that ain't happening. But apparently it is supposed to be nice again, nice tomorrow. So I can do that. And then, yeah, I got to get all my in-source stuff done. Because you guys will be coming in just a few days, right? You guys will be here... this coming weekend, basically, or Monday. I'd assume like Monday if you guys are driving over the weekend, because it takes a couple of days to get up here driving. Oh, I'm not going to say yes or no yet because I have no idea. I got to go eat my dinner and I'm exhausted, so we'll see where the night takes us. I can't promise anything to anybody at this point. I'm going to see you in a few days. You don't need a video every night. I'm going to see you in like 3 days and you'll be with me all night. It's Smiley said they're leaving. Yes, I heard they're leaving Friday. Well, it's like Friday night / Saturday morning, because it's going to be overnight that they're leaving, because they're leaving at like 4 in the morning. So it's not 4 in the morning on Friday. It's really going to be technically Saturday, but early. So they'll be driving basically all day Saturday. So they'll be driving all day Saturday. Messaging I can do. It's never a problem to just message back and forth on Facebook because that's casual. But I don't like having to go film videos. I got to get my phone again. My phone's always dead. It's at 14% now. I put it on the charger and try to just let it charge overnight once I'm off of it filming. Then I got to go get my phone again and pull up all the stuff and film a video and send it, and it's like, and it's just, it gets annoying. Chatting on Facebook is casual. Like if we're just typing back and forth, I can do that in between doing other stuff. But filming videos, it's like I gotta talk, and eventually I just don't feel like even talking anymore. Like my lips are getting all dry and stuff. I get like this gook around the sides of my lips. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a big deal when I, like, even as I'm saying it, it's like, oh, I gotta talk. But it's like, no. At the end of the day, I don't want to do anything. I don't want any demands. Stop putting demands on me, people. I just want to relax. But I can do casual Facebook chat anytime. There's never any time that you would have to ask if you can chat on Facebook. If I'm on Facebook, then I'm chatting. If I'm not on Facebook, then I'm not. But a lot of the times I click back and forth. I'll be on like my YouTube and then I'll click back and forth. So it's like I'm always willing to chat. It just sometimes takes me like in between comments. It'll be a little bit because like, oh, I get caught up watching something. But then I click back over and I'll answer. So like people can just keep typing to me. That's the kind of Facebook conversations I like, is if like people don't go, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Just like talk. Just talk about what you're thinking. And then when I come back, I'll reply and answer the conversation. Like it's okay to like leave conversations in different places and then come back and finish them later. You just scroll up and look at what the person said and then reply to them. So that's the kind of conversations I love to do on Facebook, is people who are willing to just chat, just throw out your feelings, and I'll reply to them when I see them. There's like times that I'll just like pick up a conversation with someone that I haven't talked to in years, and we just pick it up like it was yesterday. Like, oh, by the way, hey, I saw this message that I missed from like 3 years ago. How's it going? That's always kind of funny, but like my best friend from Florida, I don't talk to him that often because he lives in Thailand now, but like we hadn't talked in years, and then he messaged me out of the blue like a couple months ago. We got to pick that conversation back up, because then I fell off the wagon emailing him. But we were messaging back and forth for a while, and like we hadn't talked in years, and then he messaged me, and we just started talking about like games from our childhood, because we both used to play this game Ants. He's like, yeah, I started playing this game Ants again. He like found a link to this like old like MSN game that we used to play. There was like someone online that like restarted it, and it's like really hard to even find it, but there's like one server online that still plays it. And he's like, I found a server for Ants, you gotta come join. Which I never did, because I don't have time to play video games, unfortunately. He works from home, so he can kind of do that, but I would have loved to. I just don't really have time to sit and play video games. Or I don't make time for it, I guess. I mean, I have time in my life. I'm home. It's not one of the things that's as important to me. I would have loved to play it, though, and like get back into that nostalgia. It's just hard for me to sit and do that. But yeah, we pick up conversations that we haven't had in years. That's why I was like, when Animals Lovers like, did you forget about me? I'm like, I don't forget about my friends. It's just like I might not be there that second. Don't mean I forgot about anybody. I got friends from years and years ago. I got friends from high school that I've known for 15, 20 years that we can not talk for a while, and then we pick it right back up. still love them like sisters. Just sometimes you don't talk to people for a while. Everyone is just kind of doing their own thing. Just because people are living their lives doesn't mean they don't love you. You know? You have a question? What is your question? Hi, Abby. I'm just here for a couple minutes longer. I want to make a salad. I can stay while I make my salad, and then I'm gonna go. How's that? Let's see. Where's my... There it is. My lettuce is behind here. Let's see if my mom has an egg and an avocado. Hi, Looney. Hi, Looney. You can ask your question as long as it's not, I want you. Got lettuce. Here, hold on. Let me run over to my mom's because I have to see if she has, like, I have my thing. Carrot. Oh, let me see. I think carrot, avocado, and a hard-boiled egg would be good. Let me see if she has that. Time for some salad ingredients. Now my mom's trying to get a massage out of me at 9 o'clock at night when I haven't eaten either. See, people don't understand my life. If everybody wants a hug. Strawberry. There was a strawberry in my mom's fridge. I don't have a cutting board over here. Hold on. Don't you try to steal my egg. Okay, you're good. Oh, is that Lucky? Oh, that's Lucky and Stratty. Guys, tattle on Looney. Did she jump up? Did Looney jump up? Tattle on her. Good tattle on Looney. Was she up while I was gone? Did Looney jump up while I was gone? Tittle tattle. Hi, Jessica. How are you? I need y'all to tattle on my dog. Looney, they're gonna tattle on you. They're gonna tattle on you, Loon. You can't get away with nothing. Can't get away with nothing. No, Looney didn't. Oh, good. Good girl, Looney. Good girl. Either that or Animal Lover's covering for you. Are you covering for Looney? Are you covering for her? Knife. My good knife. Where my good knife is. Not in here. Did they? So confused. Is it over on my mom's side too? Did they use it the other night when my brothers might have borrowed my knife. You're watching SpongeBob? Oh, nice. Here, just because I got an egg up here. It's like lettuce. There's not much that she would like, but she might like the egg. Yeah. Hold on, let me see if my knife is over here. Oh, my foot hurts. Oh, my foot hurts. Not if it's I want you, because that makes me uncomfortable. Oh, you want to see Blue Moon? I can show you Blue Moon when I'm done, because I usually bring them the odds and ends from my salad, so you'll be able to see him. Where's that little bowl? Oh, did you bring me your bone? Good girl. Hold on, let me get this little bowl. I think it's still in your cage. Here you go. Hold on. Did you knock your bowl over in here? Hi. I'm gonna give them the odds and ends from my salad when I. I always give the birds the ends of my salad, so whenever I cook salad after, I go over to them and bring them the goodies, the goodies. The goodies. Blue. See, hear him? This peeler sucks. I think I used the good one for. I don't usually peel baby carrots, but these are like old, so they're getting like dried out on the edges, on the outside. Not that old, but I don't know. Even my mom washed them. Sometimes if you wash them ahead of time and then put them back in the bag, they get like icky. They just get like dried out. That's why I always tell her not to pre-wash stuff, but she does sometimes. No, that peeler does shit. It's not doing anything. It's just like scraping up the outside of it. Alright, hold on. I gotta go get a better peeler. I had them all on my mom's side because I peeled a mango over here for everybody last night. On Mother's Day, I peeled everybody a mango. Let's see over here. Hold on. Where's my peeler? Did she already clean it and put it away? Oh, yeah, she's got the good one. The KitchenAid one is the good one. I need an avocado. Did you guys see all our plants? Hold on. Oh, the plants. So like little squashes, little broccolis, little beets and or Swiss chard. Can't remember. Tomatoes. Those are all tomatoes. I think those are more either broccoli or kale or something. These big ones are like squash or pumpkin, something like that. Let me see. Any of these? Okay, this one's ready. My avocado. My phone's at 5%. It's about to die. Where is your husband, Lucky? Where is Mr. Lucky? Hi, Looney. Find the plug for my phone before it dies real quick. Hey, Stratty. Here, is this gonna work? Alright, yeah, that's enough. There we go. Just had to put a battery in there. The other birdies are jealous that you only love Blue Moon. There we go. See, this one sucks. I don't know why we even have this. It doesn't even work. This is how a peeler is supposed to work. It actually peels. It's just dried out on the outside and I don't like it. Because baby carrots aren't real baby carrots. They're just like cut in a certain way. So the outside gets all dried out. Especially if you go to wash them before you've actually used them, then they get even more dried out. I don't know if you're like stripping oils off of them or something. All right. Okay. So I'm just getting little carrot peels for the birds. I'm going to give them the top of my strawberry. The rest is for me. And let's see. Did I say an H word? No. We don't do that, remember? I don't enable people's OCD when they put words in my mouth. If words come out of my mouth on their own, they'll come out of my mouth on their own, but I'm not having other people put words in my mouth. Hey, animal lover, can you say doodle hopper? Can you say doodle hopper? Say doodle hopper. How do you know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm not going to say any word. I'm not going to say any word that people just ask me to say words. I'm going to say the words that I want to say, that come out of my own mouth. It doesn't even matter what it is. it don't matter what you're talking about, because I'm not going to say words that just for no reason that people tell me to say. Unless it's like a secret word that's going to save your life. Unless it's like a secret word that's going to save your life. Like someone's falling from a cliff and you need a password to... I need to repeat the password to make a bed come out under you. Maybe I'd do that. They say, Ari, say the password, say the word. It's going to kill me if I don't. Maybe then. It's like Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Looney, are you Beetlejuice? I said Beetlejuice 3 times, and on the 3rd time, Looney came running. Looney, are you Beetlejuice? Are you Beetlejuice? Yeah. You Beetlejuice? Beetle pup? Are you Beetle pup? Puppy juice? Do you like beetle pup or puppy juice? Yeah. Yeah. Do you like beetle pup or puppy juice? I think beetle pup, because puppy juice sounds like a drink or something weird. Yeah, Looney's silly. Looney, are you beetle pup? Are you beetle pup? She comes running. You have to say it 3 times, and then she never goes away. She causes all sorts of destruction. That's what Beetlejuice does. You say his name 3 times, then he comes and like causes all sorts of destruction. All right, this is my salad so far. We put some cabbage, purple cabbage, carrots. Then I have a little red pepper. The rest of this red pepper is for when you guys come for the pizza, so I'm only going to use a little bit of it. Just a sliver. I'm just going to take a sliver for my salad. And the rest is, hopefully will last till next week when you guys come here. If it starts going bad, then I'll just get a new one at the store and use the rest of this one. I'll keep my eye on it to make sure it don't go bad. I need to get new pizza things for tomorrow. For not for tomorrow. For when you guys come anyway, I have to go get the little pizza things. So. There you go. There's my peppers. Oh, you know what I can grab? I can grab, hold on. Get some of those pepper seeds for the birds. The birds like those. And us humans don't eat the seeds anyway, so I'll take the seed part for the birdies. Let's get some of the seed thing for the goaty goat, for the, not goat, so the birdie birds. Do this. This and just take the middle. And then get the rest of it for us. But the birds love this core with all the seeds attached to it. That's Halo's favorite. So put that in my birdie bowl. Oh, and let me go get some extra lettuce for them too. I put the lettuce away, but I should get some for the birds. Oops, sorry, Loon. Did I put the lettuce? Yeah, I put the lettuce away, but let me grab a couple bits for the birds. There we go. Break up some lettuce. Whenever I eat salad, the birds get salad, basically, too. I share. I share. I make a little mini salad for the birds. So I don't put a lot at once. They just won't eat that much anyway in one sitting. All right, here's a couple grapes from my fridge. I'll put a couple of those in there. Just chop them in half or in like quarters. These grapes. They love grapes. They really like my dried up grapes. I have dried grapes that I give them. I like made myself from when we made grape jelly, all the grape skins and stuff. You sift all the grape skins out when you boil jelly. Then you sift all the skins out, and then I let those dry, and I give them to my birds, and they love them. I think I still have some more here. Let's see. I'll show you what they look like. I can throw a couple on top of the salad. I like that. Give them the fresh grapes, and then it's like grape seed with grape skins, because you sift all the grape skins and seeds out. So I'll give them a few of those. They'll like those. I have a bunch more in here. This bag used to be completely full, but we're getting to the end. But yeah, see, there's grape seed on top. Okay, and now my favorite part of the salad. Aaliyah says my birthday is next month. Oh, thank you. Thanks for telling us. That's awesome. How old are you gonna be? Don't say it if you're a minor, but if you're not a minor, how old are you gonna be? You can also give them, I don't know if they'll eat it, but you can actually put a little bit of eggshell in there for calcium if you crush it. Watch. Want to see this? And you can do this with the chickens too, actually. You can crush their eggshell and feed it back to them. This is a hard-boiled egg for my salad. Just gonna slice that. Slice, slice, slice. Marigold out there chirping again. There you go. And my salad. And now watch this. This is for the birds portion here. This will actually help. You can sometimes feed it to them, just crush it with your fingers, but this makes it more edible for them, especially the lovebirds, because they're small and picky. Chickens, they'll literally usually just eat their eggshells if you give it to them. As long as you just crush it up a little bit with your fingers, they'll eat their own eggshells. But the lovebirds are kind of small, so I powder it up a little bit, put it in this. You can take eggshells and put it in your thing here. Put it in my coffee grinder. And this is basically a calcium supplement. Powder. And you can powder that into the salad. Oh, this thing has been having trouble coming off. You've got 63 subscribers. Oh, congratulations. And yeah, just don't say your age if you are a minor. You're allowed in here, it's fine. Just we protect you guys by having you not say like how young you are, if you know, that kind of thing. So, and you can put some eggshell in there. Much of it they'll eat, so just kind of sprinkle it in there. And you sprinkle some eggshell in there, and yeah, like I said, the chickens will eat that too. So you can do the same thing for chickens. You get them eggshell, and then you feed their calcium back to them. We used to do that, and for the chickens, it would be oyster shell. You buy it at the feed store. oyster shell. We used to give them, because we give them lobster shells too. They would eat lobster shells. Any like fish shellfish, they'll eat the shells of it. A lot of them. Mussels that we found at the beach, they would eat. As long as you clean them first, because you don't want to give them like lake bacteria. All right, here's my avocado. Aaliyah said, I came to your channel when I'm sad because you make me happy. Aw, thank you. We're glad to have you here. I think this is the first time I've seen your screen name, but I know a lot of people lurk for a while first. But thank you for coming, and I'm glad that I make you happy. I try to keep it a positive, safe space for people. You know, I have my own down days too sometimes. I try not to come on here when I'm down, so I don't spread my downness to others, and keep it a happy place so that other people can come here when they're down. When I'm down, I kind of just go into, I like to be by myself when I'm down and watch other people's YouTube videos. I do the same thing sometimes, just watch other people's stuff to cheer me up. I'll just stay alone online and watch things. But I don't like to live stream myself when I'm not feeling good. Animal Lover said, if you love this channel, like and subscribe. Oh, thank you. Oh, your mom just got in a car wreck? Oh my God. Like now? Now, or you mean like recently? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's okay. Here's my avocado. Oh, yesterday. It's still recent, but I thought you were like just hearing about it. Like, oh my God, my mom got in a car wreck. That's rough. Was it a bad one? Like, is she in the hospital? Because like I've gotten into car wrecks and been able to walk out of it and been fine. But if she's in hospital, like praying for her healing and recovery. Hope she gets better. My brother got in a bad car wreck when he was younger. He still has, it's been better, but he had back problems for like a long time because of it. He was like 17, 16, something like that. He was going to the airport. It was actually like on Christmas or like Christmas or Christmas Eve. My stepdad was actually in the hospital at the time. He was having his, this was back when he was having his cancer surgery in like 2003. It was my stepdad's first cancer surgery. They were taking a piece of his spine out. And we didn't tell my dad at first because it happened like right before he was going into surgery. So we didn't tell my dad because he was like, we didn't want him to worry that my brother had just gotten into a car wreck. So then after surgery, it was my brother and like they were picking up a friend from the airport, and it like happened right outside the airport. There was like they slipped on black ice and like turned over. The car did like a turnover and went into like a, it wasn't like a lake, but it was like a ditch that was like full of water. And all the glass windshield went in. They got like big razor cuts and stuff. I think it was like my stepbrother got a big gash on his arm from the windshield, like crawling out through the windshield and stuff, just like all in a daze trying to get out of the car. The glass everywhere. And my brother who was driving ended up with like a lot of back problems from it for like years. But I remember they all showed up at the hospital because we all went to visit my dad at the hospital afterwards because he was recovering from surgery for cancer. And my brothers had to wear like trench coats and like big hoodies to, and like we're just like, hi Dad, how are you? And like trying to hide their injuries because they didn't want him to worry because he had just gotten out of surgery. So it's like you're in an accident yourself, but you don't want to make anyone worry. You don't want to make your parent worry because they were in a worse position. Your mom got in a wreck with us. Ooh, God. A semi-truck. That's not good. Is the I can understand why you're upset. I almost don't want to ask if she's going to be okay or not, because sometimes you don't know. Is she conscious in the hospital, or was she like out? I really pray she's okay. That's rough and scary. And not the kind of truck you want to run into, that's for sure. I had an accident last year. That's how I ended up having to. She was in a Jeep, and the Jeep went under the truck. Ooh. Oh, geez. I mean, I guess it's better to go under it than get completely sideswiped by it, because it'll just maybe smush in the top of it, but yikes. That's almost lucky that it went under it, not, because sometimes the semis will turn on their sides and wipe out like lines of cars. That happened when I was a kid. We saw that happen. We were driving. We were on the road driving to, we were like on a road trip driving to Massachusetts from Florida, because we used to live in Florida and all our family was in Massachusetts. So we would drive up here every year. And on the road, we saw this was actually, we almost got, we like prayed, we crossed our fingers, not pray, but we just, it was kind of like I don't know, a weird coincidence that my brother had locked our keys in the car that morning accidentally. So we weren't on the road at the time that the accident had happened. And then we drove by it later. And we were like, if we had been on the road during that time, we could have been in the accident. Is like, basically it was like a sign from God that my brother locked his keys in the car, kind of thing. It was like, oh, I guess that's why that happened. Like, thank you for locking the keys in the car and making it so that we were an hour late so that we didn't get in this accident. Because then we drove by and there was like, we were stuck behind this accident that it was like a semi-truck. You know, the semi-trucks have this big long thing, and it flipped on its side, and then it sideswiped and took out like four or five cars. Like T-boned, that's what they call it, when it T-bones and like the truck is facing this way and then the other part of the truck goes this way and like swipes everything in its path. That was the first time I saw dead people on the side of the road. That was, yeah, I was like 12 or so. It was just a family road trip when I was young. Okay, now I do goat cheese. This is my mega salad, mega healthy, good salad that I make. Now this is just a big chunk of goat cheese. I crumble on top. It's goat cheese with blueberry. This is how I make a meal out of a salad. I might end up ditching the Chinese food. I'm gonna have this first, and then if I'm still hungry, I'll have some of the Chinese. But I'm in the mood for something healthy tonight. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you. Sorry, I have to go to bed because I have school tomorrow. Well, have a good day at school. We're really sorry to hear about your mom, and we hope that you feel better and that your mom feels better. That's rough to have that on your mind at school too. Happy healing to your mother, okay? And it sounds like Animal Lover wants you to have comfort too. So she's wishing you well too. Yeah, that sucks. I never know what to say when that happens to someone. It's like rough. I have lost a parent though, so at least yours is still here for now, and that's, you know, a good thing. she's still here, so there's hope, you know? But that doesn't sound like the good kind of accident to have. It's not like a fender bender. My accident that I had recently was just a little fender bender. It was just afterwards my car like wouldn't pass inspection, so I got, what was it? Someone just like went into the side of me. Was I in my, no, I was in my car. It was my car, but it was like my mom's car. It wasn't my old car, because my car then wouldn't pass inspection, and then I ended up using my mom's car, but she like gave me her old car afterwards. But I was paying all like the stuff for it, so it was technically my car. I kind of like bought it from her, but it wasn't my original car that I had for ages. It was the other one. But I had someone drive into me. They drove like, this was an accident that was not my fault, basically. Someone drove into the back of me. Like this. So it was on my rear passenger door. I was driving, and then someone pulled out into me. It was scary, just like feeling someone like at me. But I've also had worse. I drove into a tree once. That one was my fault. I fell asleep at the wheel and drove into a tree. That's why I don't drive when I'm tired anymore. But yes, this is how my salad came out, guys. Isn't that good looking? I'm gonna have just a couple blackberries. My mom puts berries in the salad, but I like them just on their own. Well, oh, thank you, honey. She said, give her your comfort. You're good at comforting these moments. I feel like I never know what to say. I feel like I'm not that great at comfort. Like, maybe for regular things like anxiety, but this is something that there's only so much you can say. The comfort is going to come when hopefully she gets better. That's all you can really do, is just pray that they get better, you know? I don't want to lie to someone and say they're going to get better, because I don't know that. I can say, you know, have hope, and that we hope and pray they get better. But I also don't want to lie to someone. I remember sometimes I would get pissed when people would like be like, oh, he'll be fine, to my stepdad. It's like, well, you don't know that. Sometimes it like makes you feel like, well, you don't know that. And it's like, it kind of dismisses your worries. I don't want to dismiss anyone's worries, because nobody knows how anyone's going to turn out. But I also want them to feel like there's hope and that things are going to be okay, you know? So it's like a fine line. Need my mom's walnuts. She had stolen the rest of my walnuts, but then she bought more. So now I have to steal her walnuts. They're over here still. Yes. I put walnuts on my salad too. Yeah, I think she went to bed because she had said she had school in the morning. You are good at comforting. I try to be. Like I said, I think for just like regular anxiety, because I know how to handle my own anxiety, so I can help people with anxiety and give them tips on like how to breathe, and that things will be okay, because anxiety won't kill you. But a car accident might, is the problem. Physical issues are harder for me to deal with. All right, there's my walnuts. You just crumble some walnut on there. And then I'll show you the salad one last time, and then I'm gonna go eat this. For dressing, I use a vinegar glaze. It's a, what's it called? It's balsamic vinegar of Medina glaze. It's so good. It's better than the Well, I prefer it over the like regular balsamic vinegar just because it sticks to the salad better. When I've always liked a balsamic vinegar, but since I've discovered this glaze, it's been like the best thing ever. Because regular vinegar, like it's watery, so it like pools underneath the lettuce. But the glaze like sticks. It's thicker and it'll stick to the lettuce leaves better. So that's why I'm into the glaze lately. That's my oil. Where's my glaze? Where's my glaze? Where's my glaze? Oh, Mooney's in the way. Mooney. Mooney. Where is my miso? Lime vinegar. Okay, the glaze over there. Leave it out. Oh, here it is. Back here. Where did the glaze go? Here it is. What's the glaze? Balsamic glaze. Balsamic vinegar with balsamic vinegar of Modena. So this is our thing here. Yep, we're gonna go bring this lovely little salad to Blue Moon and the birdies. Thank you for reminding me. And I put some oil. I do like either like a few capfuls or like a couple of tablespoons. So I get like a tablespoon of oil. And then drizzle. And then one more. And drizzle. So it's just oil and then get it off the spoon. I just put the spoon in there, kind of rub it on the stuff to get the stuff off the spoon, the oil. And then I need a fork for eating the salad. And my glaze. Lazy glaze. Ta-da! So there's my salad. Let me put that on my little thing over there. Cap this. My drink. See here. Let me put this here because that one's a little small. I'll make another one. All right, here's my fork. So we got birdie salad. And there's my salad. I put it on the edge so that when I go around, I can just grab it off the edge when I go to eat over there. This is my fork. Get my little egg. The birds are saying to you, "Hey, Mom, don't forget about our treats." I got it. I got it, birdies. I got it. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You guys want some? I only have one dish, though. You guys are going to have to, like, share. You guys are going to have to share. I didn't make 2 dishes tonight. Yeah? Yeah? Go look. What you want? You go get some, Halo? And there's your boy Blue. Little boy Blue, little boy Blue. Hi. Wah. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Hi. Yeah. You go get your treats. Go get your treats. Go get your salad. Halo, your favorite pepper's in there. Is your favorite? There's some pepper. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, go get some. Yeah, up here. Up here. Look, up there. Come on, up here. You see it? Up. Up there, Halo. Come on. Don't dump the dish. Sometimes she dumps the dish. Don't dump it. That's why I always find the bowl on the floor. She knocks it over. No knocking the dish, Frightful. Yeah, 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 yum. You get a seed? Did you get a seed? Hi. Yeah. Ew, there's peppers up there. Peppers are your favorite. Peppers are your favorite. Look. Here, and pepper seed. Look. It's your favorite, boy. A pepper seed. That's your favorite, Halo. You know? There you go. No, oh, you didn't get it. Here, take it. Or you drop it. Don't let me drop it. You gonna get it? Get it, Halo. You guys don't want your salad? Not right now? Get your salad. Get your salad. They don't seem to want their salad right now. You guys already full? Yeah, Mr. Easter Egg Belly here. With his yellow, blue, green belly. Hi. Halo has just a mostly yellow belly. You're a yellow-bellied sapsucker. Huh. When someone's a coward, they call them yellow-bellied. Halo, are you yellow-bellied? Are you yellow-bellied? Don't be so yellow-bellied. Yeah, Halo. Hi, sweet Halo. You're such a curious bird. Yeah, such a curious bird. Such a curious bird. Hi. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. Yeah, there's the babies. Baby birds. Baby birds. Yeah. A little bit. Cuties. Alright. Love you. I love you. It's you fluffy birds. Sometimes they don't go for it right away. There's grape stuffs in there too. You really usually like grapes. And especially the pepper. Get that pepper. That's your favorite. Yeah, you see that pepper? Get that pepper. Get that pepper. Get that pepper. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh, I think they already had dinner and they're just not that hungry. Because their food dishes are almost empty again and I filled them earlier. Sorry I gave you salad at the end of the day when you weren't that hungry. That's okay. I think it'll be good overnight. Just if you don't eat it by tomorrow, I gotta trash it. Yeah. So you eat it by tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly just odds and ends anyway. That's why I only give them a little bit at a time, because sometimes they don't eat it and then it's just trash. Huh. All right. Good night, birdies. Good night. You guys' cage needs to get clean too. Oh. They always yell at me when I go to shut the lights. Birdies. Seriously, if I shut all the lights before I turn the lamp on, they yell at me. Watch, especially they're gonna get real loud if I turn this off. Watch. Birdies. They said, "Ah, we're in the dark." Get my lamp. There you go. There you go, guys. I got the lamp for you. You want this one too? Where's this light? Where's the thing for this? Oh, there it goes. All right. Did I shut the light on you guys? Did I shut the light on you guys? They do. They yell at me. You couldn't tell as much that time because they were already chirping a little bit. But if they'll go from quiet to like pretty quiet, and then I shut the light, and they're all like, like, hey, we're still awake. Just because we're quiet, we're still awake. Don't shut the light on us. They don't like me to shut the light until they're all in the coconuts. Huh. Oh, sillies. They say, turn that light back on. We weren't ready. We weren't ready for you to shut that. Cuties. All right, there's your favorite boy Blue. You'll like the birds because they wake up early too. So if you guys are here and you wake up early, you can hang out with the birds. They start chirping at 6, 7 a.m. All right, good night, everybody. I'm going to eat my salad. Bye-byes.